Everybody, it's Wednesday night. It's time for Super Geeked Up.
Oh, I wish I had bells. Ho, ho, ho.
Jingle
ho,
bells.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, we're both doing the
Bells
bells.
everywhere.
Nice. Hey, everybody. Happy week before Christmas. I'm Jeff. Welcome to Super Geeked Up. That's your live geeky pop culture show. We're going to talk geeky topics, play fun geek-themed improv games. Joined as always by my co-host, Francis Fernandez.
Yay. It's the middle. We're going to have the shortest day of the year in like 5 days. Woo.
Oh, well, the only good thing about that is then it gets better.
No.
Well, actually, no, you're going to, it's worse for you.
Day of the year.
You love darkness, so it's your favorite day of the year.
It's my old friend. What can I say?
Yeah, so not mine. All right, and we're joined as often we are by DashV, Chris Vincelette. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, thank you. Glad to be here.
It's the young, hip, cool Santa.
That's right.
He's
going to take his.
He's got the Fonzie. He's got the Fonzie thumbs.
Oh,
too.
He's going to take his hoverboard behind him and deliver presents that way. Yeah, that'd be cool. We were talking about actually characters to do that. Marty McFly could have done it. We didn't mention him.
He totally could have done that.
Yeah,
that's true.
Anyway, hello, College Slammer is here, and so is Scorpio. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas is nice.
So, by the way, Scorpio mentions our poll. Let me bring up the poll here. Question, and folks, we're going to talk about James Cameron stuff, films. We're going to talk. Well, the new Anaconda has a themed question to it. That's later in the show. We're going to play Geeky Treasure Hunt, Tangent Tales. Oh, and I think Francis has a brand new game later on. We're going to debut in the show, right?
We're going to test it at least.
We're
just take a look at it. Yeah.
Anyway, our poll question on YouTube, if you're watching live, this is based on because there is on Christmas Day, Anaconda comes out. I'll talk more about that later. What's the best movie about snakes? The choices are Snakes on a Plane, the original Anaconda, Mega Python versus Gatoroid, and I put this in just to be funny, Snake Eyes. Now, I was actually thinking the recent G.I. Joe one, but there's also the Nick Cage Snake Eyes movie.
I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I guess take your pick. Interestingly, Snake Eyes and Snake on a Plane are tied for the lead right now. Snake Eyes has to win. It's the only one that's a real actual movie. Which one do you mean? Do you mean Nick Cage or the G.I. Joe ninja Snake Eyes?
The one that no one saw.
I was the only one, I think.
I saw it.
Yeah, okay.
I saw it in theaters.
Actually, you know what? It's funny. That was one of my actual favorite panels that year at Dragon Con. It was the last panel of the entire con, like on the last time slot. It was me and one other guy in the panel. And we had to agree to do the panel before the movie came out. So we didn't know it was going to suck so much. But we had fun because there was only a few people there, but like it was fun. We just had fun talking about G.I. Joe and stuff. So
yeah, I mean, it does suck, but I don't know. There was something.
There were still elements we could talk about that were good, and we could talk about future of G.I. Joe and stuff, like where it was going to head.
Like the fact that he spoke,
Yeah, and I actually thought it was kind of cool that they actually for the first cast a half Asian at least actor, like Asian British he was, I think.
I mean, I think he's full Asian. He's just in Britain, I think.
He's full Asian. He grew up in Britain.
I think so. I'll look it up, but yeah.
I thought he might have been like half and half, but whatever. Anyway, acting was fine. Well, that wasn't a problem. Okay, Nick Cage is where his mind went to the Snake Eyes Nick Cage movie. All right. Anyway, we'll see who wins the snake poll. The Mega Python one, I'm assuming that's like a sci-fi original or something. That's what it sounds like. Versus
yeah, sure.
When they were making all those, shark versus shark.
And they're still doing it. I guess we just don't hear about it because sci-fi isn't much of a thing anymore, sadly.
Do you think they still make these movies? Sci-fi?
They have to, right?
I don't know. I mean, sci-fi. Oh, they went weird for a while, right, with wrestling and stuff, and then they kind of tried to get back to their roots.
I mean, they got weird when they changed their name to Sci-Fi. So,
well, yes, that was weird. Do you know? I ever tell you guys I've actually been in sci-fi headquarters in Rockefeller Center?
I did not hear this. No.
It's because I'll make this quick, folks. well, obviously you guys know, and Chris knows because he worked on it. I did Super Knocked Up, which is a back when web series were kind of a big thing. It was an action comedy about a superhero who gets a super villain pregnant. So a guy at Sci-Fi emailed me saying he saw Super Knocked Up and they were looking for new pitches for like a short like online series. So anyway, I got to pitch on the phone to Sci-Fi, but because I got to know that guy a little bit when I was in New York for something else, I just asked him like, "Hey, can I swing by and chat?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." It was actually Halloween, so they had it all decorated for Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Office.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, I can tell you
anything?
exactly what it was. It was during the it was the day of Back to the Future in the future, so it was 2015, so it was 10 years ago.
Wow.
Because I had just seen in the theaters the Back to the Future the night before.
Wow.
Which I thought was going to be a talking point. Like I brought that up and they were kind of just like, "Oh yeah, Back to the Future's everywhere right now." I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess they don't care about Back to the Future." Like I thought that was going to be a cool thing to talk about. Like, yeah, they're gonna, yeah, that's so cool. I know, I didn't care. All right.
So sadly, sci-fi has stepped away from the weird monster genre, and has gone into, I mean, they gone into what they're into, sci-fi and like the supernatural. So
Francis, I
that's
can
what
also
they're
tell you,
doing.
because we've talked about this before, at that meeting, I'm not going to say who the guy was actually really, really nice guy. He was talking about he wanted to bring back G4. It was like under his domain at the time.
Mhm.
This is before G4 actually did come back. So I don't know if he actually had anything to do with when G4 did come back, but it was interesting that he was
Wow.
talking about it then, and it wound up coming back, and unfortunately it became a big debacle, which Francis and Josh have talked about on Points of Interest podcast in more detail. I think you did a whole show about it, right? One time.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really my favorite, but it was definitely Josh's. So yeah, we got into how, Olivia Munn, I guess, which is like the big person.
Well, she wasn't on the reboot G4.
She was in the reboot, but we were talking about the
original
show was.
I liked
the
Attack
new.
of the Show a lot, actually, in the original G4.
Yeah. No one's jumping into a pool of pie or whatever it was, or whipped cream,
Or
whatever it
shoving
was last time.
multiple hot dogs in her mouth.
Yeah, like that's not happening anymore. So
That's funny.
Was it
The good old
pitched as
days.
a series or made for TV movie? Which do you?
Oh,
Do you mean,
super knocked
so
up.
I
you
actually,
mean?
here's the deal. I wish this is a weird thing about. I wish actually people were interested in Super Knocked Up. I kind of thought maybe they would be, but I guess they have this weird thing because it was out there. I think that they wanted just totally new stuff. So I had to pitch new ideas, which they didn't want to do. The whole thing never went through. They never went through the whole. Because I knew other people who pitched them as well, but they just never went through the whole online thing. That just got.
I was gonna say they're not picky. I mean, there's a couple of shows that made it.
Yeah.
From like shit my dad says, which was just Twitter like tweets for a while.
It's a sci-fi show.
No, it was a sci-fi show, but I'm like, they take like these silly ideas and
They do.
just.
It's
toss
weird
it
though
in there.
because obviously so many movies and series are based off of books, which exists. So I don't know the reason that the fact that my Super Knocked Up existed on YouTube, why that on Amazon Prime, why that should make a fucking difference about them.
I'm sure there's been web series that have been
making them want it to turn into a more full-fledged series. But anyway, that's all right. I want the other stuff now anyway.
We want to do something original, like we're thinking maybe Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings.
They actually did one interesting because I thought one of the ideas I pitched them was about like zombies, and they were like, no, we don't want it's too much zombie stuff. Because it was interesting because I was like, oh shit, I thought they're gonna want the same shit like what everybody's doing. But this guy didn't. At least this guy didn't anyway at the time. All right, let's see here. All right, anyway, sorry. That was just a short story. It was interesting though. At least
No, it was pretty cool. I
to
never
be
knew
in
about
sci-fi headquarters. That was kind of cool.
I had no idea.
I had a guest badge,
Oh, you still have it?
Oh, probably not.
No.
I don't think it was that. If it was really fancy, I probably would have kept it. I don't have a great memory of it being like super cool.
It's one of those little things on a piece of paper that they clip onto your t-shirt or something.
I should have kept it. Maybe I did, and I just don't know where it is. But
hopefully,
I mean, because it's for all of NBC, right? I mean, it's not just sci-fi. That's headquarters there. It's like NBC Universal. That's.
Yeah.
I could have swung by the set of 30 Rock or something if I snuck in. or the Tonight Show. Anyway, all right, let's do our first geeky question, Francis. What's that?
Sure thing. Look, Avatar: Fire and Ash comes out this week. The third in a 17 sequel series of Avatar.
I know
Anyway.
you're being facetious. So I know he wants at least 5. Is it more than that, or is it 5 now?
No, it's 5. But like,
What he sounds so depressed about it.
Because it sounds. I was kind of interested in watching it. Then I was like, I don't take reviews to heart too much, but the thing that they keep saying is like it's the same thing as the first two. It's the same like sequence. This happens. This happens.
Oh, I actually thought the second one is not like the first one. I think the first one's quite a bit better. Second one's fine, but
I'm sure this one will be like a little under the second one.
I will tell you that Cameron said every time he sends the studio a new sequel, he gets less notes, and on the fourth one, he got no notes on it. So apparently, they think the fourth. This is the studio now. That doesn't mean anything really. But
I mean, The Way of Water made like $2 billion again. So whatever,
I mean, I'm sure it'll still
make
a fortune
for some inexplicable reason. Anyway, what's your favorite James Cameron film? That's the actual question, not your thoughts on Avatar: Fire and Ice.
Right.
Just
you can share that as well if you want. But
just me injecting my thoughts on Avatar: Fire and Ice.
Okay, your favorite James Cameron film, folks. That's because Avatar is only one of many films he's done.
When I looked up the list, I'm like, he didn't actually do as many as I thought.
I guess not. Well, that's because there was 13 years between Avatar 1 and 2. So it's actually cool. There's only 3 years between 2 and 3. And he was also at one point, doing his underwater sea photography stuff, like videography.
Well, he's too busy, mapping the Titanic.
Yeah. So for a time, he just did that and wasn't making films really. He was doing
I gotta be underwater for a while. Excuse me.
That's what he said. I gotta be underwater. I gotta get away from Earth, the Earth, the land, the surface. I gotta be like he should do Sequest. That's what he should say.
He's doing.
That's up his alley. He knows all about that.
I hope that's what he says. I got to do a Sequest.
After Avatar's done, he's like, all right, now I can finally start my dream project, Sequest reboot.
Well, last thing I'm gonna say is like, if it's only 5 movies, okay, it's water, fire, air, earth. It's already
is that the idea?
Well, yeah, because it's all so far the 2 sequels have been an element.
So the first one is just no element.
No element. Well, it's space. It's space, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
This is their first time in space, so it'll be water, fire, wind. I can't wait for wind.
Except, of course, depending on what some of the Chinese and other ones, metal is an element, right? And wood is an element sometimes.
That's true. Surprise
is an element.
Yeah, there's an element of surprise.
Oh, the element of I get it. All right.
Confusion.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway, Scorpio has my answer, so I will share this first. My choice, Scorpio's is the original Terminator. That's probably it's on my maybe number 3. It's on my top 5 for sure, of all time films that I love. Great, it's an amazing film. I think great sci-fi. Also shows what you can do on a low budget because that film was shot actually for quite a little bit of not very much money. And just awesome, gripping stuff, great storytelling, awesome, multiple false endings. So you never know exactly when the movie's going to end if you haven't seen it before. And really good acting.
Does it have a fiery thumbs up?
No, that's 2.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's missing the slow descent of a thumbs
up. Well, most
up
people will say 2 is their favorite, which is fine. That's a great movie, but I prefer the first as the overall.
Yeah.
So what is your choice, Chris, for your favorite Cameron?
My choice is going to be the second movie. And for
T2?
T2, definitely, hands down. It's one of those movies where, they keep coming out with different editions.
It was thumbs up, not hands down.
So clearly, at the time that Terminator 2 came out, there was this belief that sequels were never going to be better than the original. It just wasn't going to happen. You just committed to the fact that if a sequel did come, you almost didn't. Part of you wanted it because you wanted to see the characters in the world again and all that other stuff, but then you almost instantly regretted it because it was usually copy paste of the previous story and not really, adding anything to the canon that was worth it. I'm thinking things like Weekend at Bernie's 2 that came out, Gremlins 2, right? There were so many.
I don't know if Weekend at Bernie's 2 is the best. I mean, that's a bad, but not a great
No,
one, right?
those were I was giving examples
I
of
know,
sequels not
but
living up
I
to the
don't think
first
those are
one,
the
right?
only choices that you.
No,
There were
no, but
other
just
I
good
like them.
sequels, right? Yeah, I
I like
get what
those
you're saying.
choices.
I get what you're saying.
no, I'm saying specifically that those were bad
Yeah,
sequels.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No.
So that was kind of what you were afraid of if something was announcing a sequel. Terminator 2 comes out and it wasn't just a good sequel. It was a perfect movie that could stand on its own, even if the original hadn't happened. You could watch the second movie and you got enough of what was going on to where you would want to go back and watch the first one, but you didn't miss out really on anything meaningful having not seen it, which is very difficult
I think
to
that's
do,
true. Yeah.
especially for a sci-fi time travel story type of sequel. The acting was just phenomenal. It was its own separate standalone thing in terms of the characters and everything like that. The young actor, that they had, help me out. I'm dropping his
Edward
name right now.
Furlong.
Yeah, Edward Furlong. He was a nobody knew who he was. I think they found him in like a school for I think they found him at a youth club or something like that. He was
Oh,
there.
I thought he was a jockey.
So,
But
but he
furlongs is how you start measure horses.
but so I just thought like, there's many reasons why that movie should not have worked. And Cameron not only made it work, but there is so much technological cinematography and film magic, developments that happen to make that movie happen. Cameron hasn't done a lot of films, but one of the things that he has done is reinvent filmmaking nearly every time he's made a film. He doesn't just say, "Oh, this is what's known and proven and works." He says, "Well, wait a minute, what's nobody done before? What do we think we can't do? What do we think is like impossible? I'm going to figure out how to do that. I'm going to partner with the people that can help me figure out how to do that." I think that's an element of filmmaking that we don't see too much more of
And
nowadays. It
that's
used to
that's
be.
probably why he doesn't make a ton of films, because he wants to innovate and all that
Absolutely.
stuff. Yeah.
The 13 years between Avatar 1 and 2 was him not being satisfied with the monumental leaps they made with the visual effects for Avatar 1. And it doesn't surprise me that 3 came out shortly after 2, because he probably said, if I'm going to build out a 3 to 5 arc canon in this, why don't I build some stuff that's going to make it through 5 full movies? So now he probably can kind of sit there and shotgun through it, but I'm sure he's got tricks we have yet to see, and I can't wait.
Yeah. The cool thing of it, also, I think about the Terminator. I mean, even though obviously the second one has a lot more visual effects,
Yeah.
both of them I think are smart time travel in that they don't get really that much into the time travel, right?
Right.
Like the person comes
Right.
back and that's pretty much it, and you don't have to start fucking around with all the
Yeah.
potential conundrums of time travel and
Yep.
paradoxes.
Yeah.
And I think that's actually cool, because you could do time travel but still keep
Yeah.
it like just as a
The
smart,
fact that
like,
they're grounded in the present, that, Doctor Who, when it was hitting on the right cylinders, kind of did this similar thing. Russell T Davies and Stephen Moffat had this idea that if you ground, it's this sci-fi character in this sci-fi world, in this fantasy world, but a lot of that stuff disassociates us from our humanity and our personality, and it can be hard to kind of associate ourselves with those people and identify. So you need to find something local to the viewers that they can identify with. In Terminator 1, it was Sarah. She was the constant. She was the thing that bridged us to, this is in the present. This is happening now. What if this happened to you? You really want to see her. There's no reason, there's no logical, make sensical reason for her to be persecuted in this way and chased down so ruthlessly. And so, the fact that it's from the future and time travel was involved, yeah, it's there, and it makes a lot of things happen that couldn't otherwise be explained. But really, it was a story about Sarah, right, finding her way through a world that was out to get her, whether she knew it or not. And then in the second movie, similar thing. It was all about her son now, without his mom, trying to make his way through the world while there's people taking care of him only because they're getting paid to do so. There's other people that hang out with him because he's got money and that he gets from parents that don't pay attention to what he's doing. But like really what he needs is he needs a dad. He needs a solid figure. He needs somebody that's going to be loyal to him and look out for him and help protect him even from himself. So they just ground it in these characters that you just get really absorbed in.
All right. Before we get Francis' answer, I just want to point out, since we can't see the red of your hat, I like how you look like you're an old granny with gray hair.
How do you know I'm not?
There it is.
Oh, there you go.
Now I look like a court jester.
Yeah, I don't know. No, you can leave it. It's fine. I'm enjoying
No,
it.
I thought Santa hats. Doesn't the pommel go to the front? I thought it did at least.
Or does it go to the side?
Oh, the
There it
side.
is.
Yeah, that side.
How's
That's how
that?
it goes. There.
That
That's
work?
you. Now you got it.
We figured
Um,
it out, folks. We're good.
All right. So let's see, Francis. What is your favorite James Cameron movie?
Well, like I said, I was really surprised. Like the movies he's credited for, or it has his name associated with, right? Like as a director or a writer or something. I forgot that Rambo First Blood Part 2, like it was called Rambo First Blood Part 2. He was, I guess, a writer for that one. Why didn't they call it Rambo Second Blood? Is my first question. How did it not become Rambo Second Blood?
This is what I always get confused. Is Rambo the first Rambo called Rambo First Blood?
No, Rambo and then Rambo First Blood and then Rambo First Blood Part 2. I believe that's
Rambo
the
First Blood Part
sequence
2
of
is actually the
stories,
third movie, is what you're saying.
I believe that's the case. So yes, because I don't think they called Rambo 1
I never can keep this straight. I can't keep it straight, like what each one's subtitle.
Okay, here it is. So yes, no, it is Rambo. I guess they did subtitle it First Blood.
The first one?
And then the first one.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at it now. First Blood. It's First Blood, then First Blood plus 2. And then they dropped the First Blood part and just called it 3. And then it's Rambo. And then it's Rambo Last Blood.
So there's been 5.
There's 5, yeah.
But the fourth one is just Rambo.
It's just Rambo. It's just Rambo.
What I love when they do that is they inevitably refer to it as like Rambo 2008. It's like,
right.
So it takes
you know
place
what?
in 2008? No, it was made in 2008.
Stallone kind of did that with Rocky too, because the one when he came back was Rocky Balboa. Like it was just the name of the character.
Yeah.
Which I like that one.
He should have made one Rocky, then Rocky Balboa, and then the third one just Balboa.
Oh yeah. I'm still waiting.
But then he doesn't know what to do after that. He runs out of names.
After that, they just call it Adrian.
Right? They already did that. All right.
Just call it. This grunt.
Instead of all his opponents, Drago didn't get a sequel. Creed got one. Apollo Creed got his son hasn't
got two, right?
2, 3, I think.
Can we count those brisk iced tea commercials as sequels to Rocky?
Who
First
did
off,
that?
best
Nothing's
brisk commercials
over.
ever.
Just give me something to drink. Yo, that's brisk, baby.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Dolph Lundgren did brisk.
Save some of that for the sequel.
No. So there's a brisk when they were using like stop motion animation for these brisk commercials.
Yeah,
Rocky is in one of them, and I believe he's fighting the Karate Kid.
that was like it was done in very much the same style as Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh,
Yeah,
I kind of
on
remember
MTV.
this, but it was other people doing the voices, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favorite line from that, because I love the brisk commercials, is the Karate Kid, I'm 35. So I don't know. I just acknowledging that he doesn't age and he's an older guy. I like that.
Was he fighting Rocky, the Karate Kid, or they were just both in it?
I thought they were fighting. Yeah. I believe those were the two, because they did a bunch and I can't remember who like they paired people with, but it was always cross movies. Okay. It was never.
So normally I would actually choose like a karate style martial art over boxing, but there's no way the Karate Kid has any chance against Rocky.
No,
that is correct.
Because Ralph Macchio can't really do martial arts.
No. So I mean,
I like how he could hit with this crane kick, and Rocky would just be like, "Ugh, what was that? Like it was a fly or something."
Well, there was the remake of the newest one with Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan, and they did have him fight for like 2 seconds. So.
Wait, is that just called Karate Kid? I don't even know what that's called. No, Karate Kid Legends. Karate Legends.
Yeah, Legends.
That's I still say that's the best he's looked, Macchio, in doing karate. But I mean, they still didn't have him do a lot, but that they made it look like he sort of knew what he was doing.
They did. They gave him faster moves.
Yeah, the way they shot it was good, at least.
And I think he's had a lot of practice from Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I think I haven't continued since season 4. I think
Yeah.
But like he was still pretty bad. he really did. They relied on those kids way too much to do all the fighting.
Even that had
for
some.
Machio.
I remember my son and I were doing our taekwondo together at the time, and we would talk about the instructor would like show us little freeze frames and be like, okay, now this is why you would not do a tornado roundhouse kick this way. Like,
Oh man, that's
If
what I
you
loved
hit-
about taekwondo. It was
Yeah.
the ridiculous kicks. That's my favorite part.
So, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the moves and everything were real moves, but the way that they were executing, I mean, to give the actors credit,
Oh yeah.
they only had so much time to kind of practice, you know, like to really truly be the level that they were trying to pitch that these kids were at. You'd have to have done this for like years. So there's no way in a few weeks or a few months of a season they're going to be that
Well,
good.
And I mean, like movie and TV martial arts is not real martial arts either.
Well, that too. But I mean,
I mean, it is, but it's obviously not what would really happen in a real fight, of course, because we want to make it look cool.
exactly.
Yeah.
There's
But
there's
also,
yeah.
If you're a Cobra Kai, you never know. You know, you might have a martial arts brawl break out through the whole school at any point, right? You never know
It
what's
broke
gonna-
out in his house.
That's
It broke
I
out
see.
in-
As people know, I hate this show. But Francis told me about this, and I think this is hysterical. That a martial arts brawl happened basically throughout the entire high school.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, only against Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do. That was it.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
I see, but that's a significant portion, right?
yeah, and it does happen
Because in most high schools, a very large portion of the people take karate of the students.
the thing is, it's just
Particularly, well, in Southern California. Actually, you got to be in Southern California. That's where it happens.
Well, yeah, in the valley, it happens in the
Right.
valley.
Yeah.
Well, because the All Valley tournament, it's so famous.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's-
wants to win it, of course. That
I've
makes
been
sense.
in Encino, man. That is the roughest part of.
Was it the All Valley?
richest
Is that what it was
part-
called? The All Valley.
The
tournament?
All Valley,
Valley,
yeah.
Oh, because it was the entire valley. Everybody, right? Everybody in the valley.
Just the valley.
Oh, so you
is
know
where all
why?
this-
So Bayside would not be allowed because the valley was their enemy. They were on the sea.
They were,
But
they were on
now-
the coast.
So Bayside
Now
couldn't
the-
compete. Yeah.
No,
Now that would have been epic, though. Imagine at some point in the future.
Imagine Screech learning karate. Actually, he does do karate in one episode of Saved by the
He
Bell.
does actually. He does.
So
Yeah.
yes, I want to Screech
I like that. Of all
Screech
of them-
versus Ralph Macchio.
oh well, Screech would win actually.
You got to go back to when they were like teenagers or that
Yeah.
supposedly that age.
No, when Ralph
That's a good
when-
Screech, actually.
when Screech was a teenager, Ralph Macchio was like in his 20s.
I know, but here's the thing: Ralph Macchio was supposed to be a teenager in '84.
Yeah, and he was like,
Screech starts in '89. Although he's 93 is when the show goes. So Ralph Macchio, let's say, is supposed to be about 10 years older than Screech.
yeah,
So
exactly.
was the L Valley only for teens? Is that the question? Was it only high school? I guess it was,
only
right?
yeah.
It's high
They
school, I
had,
think.
I
yeah, they
bet
had
there's an
age.
adult division though that they do at a different time
if they did, they never showed it because the
Yeah.
adult senseis could've
because
fought
there
them.
are adult competitions for martial
Yeah.
arts.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, the thing that redeemed Cobra Kai was that it was less about all the fights with the kids and all that other stuff. It was really just a story about who you are in your childhood. Just because everybody loves you and roots for you in your childhood and things like that doesn't necessarily mean that you go on to be a good person. Even if you have good things and even if your life is good, that still doesn't mean that you're necessarily a good person. You can be coasting off of past accomplishments a little too long sometimes, which the Danielson character was doing. Meanwhile, you can have another character who is not, he really needs to find himself and pull his head out of his ass and move on with the rest of his life and stop blaming other people and the state of the world for his problems. And that's where the Zabka's character comes in. So I thought as far as their story arcs of how they both get over themselves and over their past and kind of become the adults that their kids and the community needs them to be, I thought it was a good story. Just about everything else about it made no sense, but I'm like, okay, but things get broken and people get beat up, so I'll keep watching.
All right. So I was trying to keep it together because that was a very good, serious critique you just gave.
It's okay to not like it, by the way. It's okay
No,
to
it's funny when you say like he's
Danielson.
because it is true. Because I actually the first episode I couldn't stand Daniel. I thought he was an arrogant prick in Cobra Kai. That was
they
my
did a great
problem.
job of that.
But the fact that as let's say he was 16 in the first Karate Kid, maybe something like that, right? Around that age. As a 16-year-old, you win the All Valley, so a very specific area in Southern California tournament,
Yeah.
And that is what you're gonna your whole life coast off of.
No, he
Right.
well, sort of, because
It's
he's
just,
also a
it's
successful
sorry, this is
car
why I think it's so
salesman.
preposterous, the story.
Like, he owned his own dealership.
I know.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
had,
But it's like,
well, I
but
think
the
it was
other thing-
more that it had given him, that was what
Confidence.
gave him the confidence in himself to be able to be his own person. And he thought that that also made him a good person. And it turned out that what really would make him a good person would be what is inside of him, not what
yes.
accomplishments
Oh, what a
he's
nice
sitting on top
message.
of. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
By the way-
I do think some of the seasons could have been condensed. I think they could have had about, maybe 75% of the episodes that they had and still been okay. I think there was a little bit too much drift sometimes.
So what I've realized is we were talking about Rambo, now Karate Kid, and we never got Francis's answer to the best Cameron movie.
Karate Kid is his favorite Cameron movie.
Yeah.
Cameron made that right.
The best joke of all of Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid series is at the end of Legends. The main characters have a pizza parlor, and Billy Zabka says to Daniel-san, he's like, you know what, we should you could capitalize on this. You could have your own pizza place called Miyagi-Do. And I was like, that is the best joke.
Then, yes. Well, it kind of is. That Daddy walks away, and Johnny's kind of like something like, oh, "Come on, that was good," or something.
Yeah,
right?
I thought it was great. I thought that was I was like, that makes sense.
That actually was a good
Miyagi-Do.
joke.
Wow.
Anyway, so if I were
But
to
that's
pick,
not the answer to the question.
if I were to pick directed, it would be, of course, Titanic, because of Kate Winslet boobs.
Is that really your answer?
If I had to pick director, if I had to pick everything
No, we're
else,
picking
of course,
directed by.
okay, then I have, because of all the other ones, I'm okay with. I saw Terminator 2 first. I like it. I think it's a great movie. True
What
Lies,
about not
funny,
True Lies?
hilarious.
I think True Lies is great. Yeah.
True Lies, hilarious.
Yeah, it's a
great.
movie.
Avatar, I saw it in theaters. I was part of the $2 billion, that made it, what it is today. But I can't pick the movie I want to pick, which is, of course, Alita Battle Angel, which he wrote. But,
all right. Fine. He wrote it. I'll count that.
But Rodriguez directed that movie, so it can't be.
But Cameron wrote it. He wrote it alone.
He wrote he.
So Rodriguez didn't write it with him.
I don't know if no, it says
I
it's
feel like
co-written
Rodriguez always writes his stuff, his own stuff.
co-written with Leta Kalogridis. I don't know who that is, but yeah.
Oh, I've heard of her. Yeah, she's
writer of
she's written a lot of
Alexander,
stuff.
Night Watch, Pathfinder, and Shutter
Yeah.
Island.
I enjoyed Alita. I liked it.
And the fact that he promised that a sequel will come at some point.
Who,
Makes me
Cameron
very
or
happy.
Rodriguez?
Both of them on social media. They're like, we're on it. We're trying to make it happen.
Well,
I think what needs to happen is they need to make more Avatar money and bring the tech further along, because Alita did not do well at the box office. So they're going to have to bankroll it on the heels of some other success,
of
unfortunately.
fans like me who really enjoyed that movie and has seen
Buy
it
a couple
several
more
times.
Blu-rays, folks. Support the
know.
cause.
Well, Cameron has to finish Avatar 5 first, and then maybe Rodriguez is just sitting around.
I think after Avatar, they'll come back for it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll only watch it because I can't watch the original because I can't take how she looks. It's like the Uncanny Valley.
they're gonna do the eyes again because that's in the anime.
No,
so they're gonna
no,
do the eyes
don't.
again.
Please don't.
Yeah. It's gonna be a different actress though, because I think I forget her first name, but
Why?
Salazar was the
It'd be too long, you think?
She'd be too old for the. I mean, she'd just be.
They'll be
Well,
able
why
to,
couldn't
it'll
she...
be enough CG. They'll be able to do it.
Yeah, they can do
Okay.
CG and just do her voice and stuff.
I guess so. Maybe.
She'll probably be 85% animated anyway at that point.
Yeah, seriously.
Maybe.
Well, I'm just
I don't
saying
know.
because of the level of the content that they're going to get into and everything, right?
I mean, think of Avatar, right?
She'll have her like cyber body then, right?
Yeah, it'll just
Go
be her
ahead.
head, I guess. That's true. Because the body
Go ahead,
was,
Jeff.
it was.
Oh, that's
it
easy
was-
then. Yeah, they could do
yeah.
it. They could do it with her.
Her body was robotic. Yeah, I get, and yeah, right with Avatar.
I mean, all those actors are a lot older, but it doesn't matter because they're freaking Navi, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, so Zoe Saldana, who's like in her 50s or whatever, is playing a young, lithe, 7 foot tall Navi. or
well,
whatever.
no, she's not young now though. They're old because they have kids. They're older.
Yeah, but she's not. They're not that old. I mean, I
No,
don't know
but
how
she's
long.
like-
I don't
she's
know how
supposed
much
to be
time
middle aged
passes
now. I would
between
say.
each.
I would think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, I would think kind of so.
They don't because they don't show. I mean, they don't.
But
really
who
show
knows how the
wrinkles.
aging works at the
Yeah.
Navi anyway, right? So
They could be thousands of years old. They could be like elves.
Yes, that's
like
right.
Santa's elves.
They
Just
kind of have the
thousands
ears,
years
right,
old.
of elves. They have pointy ears, right?
They have pointy ears. Yeah.
They're tall, which elves are usually not that tall, but
Not
elves
that
are
tall.
usually tall.
Yeah. They're like 8. Yeah. These guys are like 10 feet tall. Yeah.
But as director, though, Titanic would have been your choice.
I think so. Yeah. Because I mean,
agree
I
with you.
Is it
remember
only because of her boobs, really, or
No,
because you like?
no. It did two things for me.
Yeah,
It made me. It
she
made
had
me
two
care.
things that did something for you.
Oh, I forget about that. I mean, it did 3 things for me. It made me actually care about, like, actually interested in the Titanic, which is surprising to me. And secondly, it made me hate Leonardo DiCaprio when he was young. So
Why
Wow.
did you hate him?
I don't know. I hated his character, and I was so happy.
Why?
when he
His
died at the end of
character is
the movie.
is a good guy.
I was still happy when he died at the end.
Did you hate him because he got to be with her and you
No,
didn't?
I don't know. There was something about him that I just didn't like. I don't know what it was. But
So were
mind
you
I
rooting for
was-
Billy Zane?
I wasn't rooting for him either. But mind you, I was.
Was it because he was kind of a recluse?
A
maybe it was
recluse?
because- maybe
Or
reckless.
do you mean reckless?
Yeah,
You mean
I think reckless.
Well,
more
no,
than
I mean
recluse.
he was like one of the like doesn't have anything kind of like he's like a drifter.
He's like
right?
he's like a hermit. Or
Yeah,
he's like a vagabond.
he was like Aladdin without the genie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
was a
don't
vagabond.
know. I mean, I was 16 at the time when that movie came out, so there was something about him that made me want to punch him in the face.
Jeez.
There just was. There was, and I'm like, when he sank, I was like,
So if he tried to get onto your like little board, you would just punch him in the face, like, go drown, you fucker.
yeah, he's not sleeping with me, so of course he's gonna drown. If you're
Well, he
sleeping with
drowns.
me,
Even
then
the
maybe
girl
he's
he is
gonna-
sleeping with, he drowns with anyway.
Yeah.
If he said he would sleep with you, would you have saved him?
Well, then
This changes everything.
yeah, it changes everything. Yeah. I mean, look, I liked him in other stuff during that era, but yeah, for some reason, the Titanic just couldn't stand him.
All
Couldn't
right.
stand the man. Or the
Well, we all
boy.
chose T-based movies.
Yeah.
Most of his movies are T-based movies. though.
Titanic, though, solid choice because that was another one where they built an entire sound stage for most of that, where they could actually articulate the ship and everything like that. And
Mhm.
so that was another great example of him. And I know he really stressed about trying to make it as accurate as he could, given the info they had at the time. So
Oh yeah.
a period piece is a lot, in my opinion, a period piece set in the past is more difficult to do than a sci-fi set in the present, because you can leverage 90% of the stuff in the present and you just need a couple of the sci-fi elements to really carry that there's some stuff there from the future. But to go back to that point in time on that location, which has a very like, you're going to have people that are obsessed with that material that are going to like really dig in, and he really did it justice. A lot of people really enjoyed it.
I went to the Titanic Museum. I did the whole thing. I was in
Nice.
for a while.
Is that
I
out
watched
in
all
your
the
area?
behind the scenes. It was so it was at the, surprisingly or unsurprisingly, it was at the Queen Mary,
Which is the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
So
Wow,
you
that's
reminded me,
pretty
there's
cool.
a Titanic exhibit here supposedly, which I hopefully still is, because I'm gonna go see it if it is still.
yeah,
around.
it was, well, yeah. I don't. It was the traveling one.
Yeah, this one's the
Yeah.
traveling one, because this is the place it's in. It like rotates.
Yeah.
Let me get some chats here. Hello, Nikki. Welcome. We're so glad you're watching. Razzie says Aliens is the best film he made. I'll not hear anything else. Oh, yeah, nobody mentioned that, so that's good. To get to know.
I tell you, I've
Aliens
never
is a good
seen
one.
it. I agree.
He made lots of good ones, right? Didn't he also make Sphere?
No, but
Well,
he
he
did
did the
Piranha
Abyss.
2.
He did the Abyss,
The Abyss is what I'm thinking of.
which is a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
He did Piranha 2: The Spawning. He did direct that.
No, he
You know
did
what's
not.
amazing
He
though?
did. According to
Are you
according to Wikipedia, he did.
That can't be right.
Yeah, he wrote it and directed it. Piranha
What's
2: The
amazing
Spawning.
is how much of what he wrote, from The Abyss, Alien, Terminator. I'm not sure about Titanic, but so many films he cut like the beginning, he cut like the ending, he had like multiple like the fact that he was as successful as he was, like I actually really admire it, because he wasn't afraid to take risks, and he wasn't afraid to invest to such a degree that he's like, you know what, I'm going to try if I just let it go. I'm going to try not to give this in the end and see if this is enough for people. And then later when he brings that back, he keeps the old one out there, But then he says, well, here's another idea I had. I don't know. You tell me what you think of it. And in a lot of times it's enjoyable, but I prefer with The Abyss, I prefer the choice that he made for the theatrical cut. For Terminator 2, I actually like a lot of the stuff that he removed. I understand why he removed it, but it's just fascinating that because he's the writer and also the director, like you get to really see so much of that stuff without a
Yeah.
filter versus so many movies. It's just like you see what made it to theater, but there's all this other stuff that you just never get to see that was part of the process too.
You always
All
get the
right.
director's cut.
Well,
Yeah.
you're getting razzed by Razzie. How have you not seen Aliens? This is heresy. Your movie credit's been revoked until you watch the director's cut of Aliens.
All
Who
right,
hasn't
so
seen Aliens?
I haven't
Francis.
seen Aliens.
But
I haven't
that's
seen-
listen.
Oh, you haven't?
I know
Okay.
we haven't. There's a lot of movies everybody hasn't seen though, right? So,
But I'll have to tell you though. Here's this is gonna get you worse, Razzie. Okay, so I haven't seen Alien. Any of the Alien movies, I haven't seen. I have.
okay, we'll start with the
except
first
for-
one.
except for Prometheus and the one that came after Prometheus, whatever that one was. I saw those two
I know.
movies.
I can't think this is gonna drive him nuts. I bet.
Oh, he's gonna hate it. And then for Predator, I saw the first Predator, and I
the
saw
Schwarzenegger one, right?
the Schwarzenegger one, and
Yeah.
then I saw the last one that just came out a few weeks ago. Those are the two
Badlands?
Predator movies I've seen.
Okay, so you bookended. Okay.
So I bookended the Predators. I haven't seen any of the Alien
Wow.
movies.
So by
except for-
Razzie is really. I am not really big on this movie, but Razzie is huge at Aliens. Cinema Hall.
you know what though? I get it though, because
I mean, a lot of people are.
Yeah, like
Well-
Aliens is a classic, like especially in like sci-fi horror, it's like a classic.
Except
I'm not
that.
a fan
Well,
of-
the first one, yes. The second one is not as much horror as I would say more sci-fi action. Yeah.
yeah, which I'd probably prefer because I don't like horror, so I'd probably watch Aliens over watching Alien 1.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But
Alien
I have
First
seen the
Blood.
clip. The one thing I have seen of Aliens that I've seen quite often is the clip of I think Alien 3 or something, where Sigourney Weaver throws the basketball backwards, and it makes it in, and then Ron Perlman is like, "Oh my god!" He gets all freaked out because he can't believe she actually made it. So they
Oh.
had to like cut it
Okay.
before he starts freaking out. So that's the
Oh,
one
I see. You
scene
mean
in-
and he wasn't supposed to do that. I see.
because he was going to ruin the take because everyone else was like, "Oh, okay, yeah. Of course," because she's a cyborg or whatever the hell she is.
Oh, and that one, she's a cyborg.
Yeah,
in that
she's
one.
like I don't know, she's a clone or something. I
All
don't
right.
know.
Hang on. So Scorpio. So I'm sorry, Scorpio, if you're still watching. I forgot that you made a funny comment about Super Knocked Up. It would have made more sense if the CW shot in Vancouver, only place they have enough syrup for all those pancakes. In my Super Knocked Up series, there's a thing where Mark Bazula, who plays Captain Amazing, has to eat a huge amount of pancakes. I do not think you were there that day, Chris. This was in season 1.
Oh,
But he ate so many pancakes in a rehearsal when we told him not to eat any that he got sick. And
well,
didn't eat
pancakes are very
for a year
difficult.
after that.
They're very
That's
difficult
awesome.
to resist because I think pancakes are.
And you know what was interesting? They were actually Walmart pancakes. Because I know I needed a lot, so I bought the cheapest ones, and he still couldn't resist them.
I mean, pancakes are pancakes, man. They're
Yeah,
like the
it
best
is actually
breakfast
hard to do a bad pancake. I'll be
I,
honest.
I do want to say because Razzie is now in physical pain, so they're having it like they're tapping their life alert, and trying to call in some help there. But if it
I
makes
actually
you
like
feel,
Prometheus a lot.
makes you
Yeah.
feel any better, Razzie, my first exposure to Aliens was seeing the diner scene in Spaceballs.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Technically,
yeah.
then yes, I too. That was my first one because I
Oh,
saw
was
that.
my
way
you,
first
so
before
you thought it was a
exposure.
comedy, obviously. Then
That was my first exposure to the Aliens franchise. Like
Which-
all the adults are laughing, and I'm like, "What? This is terrifying! Like, why is everybody laughing?" And I had no idea because I was so young; they hadn't shown me Aliens yet.
I didn't know it was John Hurt, but I knew the chest burster scene for whatever reason. I didn't see it as an adult. I saw it as a kid, so I don't know why I knew that already at the time, but it must have been famous enough.
oh
So-
boy, listen, everyone's a heretic if they don't agree with Razzie. All right, that was
Razzie's a connoisseur.
Alien Resurrection was the one you were thinking.
Ah,
of, by
that's
the
one.
way.
Yeah, okay.
Scorpio tells us.
There's
Yeah.
a million. There's a million alien movies, man. I
Don't
can't keep
listen to
track.
Dash, folks. You should definitely sleep on any Terminator made after the third one.
No. That's a video game that just got released. This month.
Oh, sorry.
That is an
Dark. I'm thinking
incredible-
Dark Fate. I'm thinking Dark Fate.
No, yeah, Dark Fate's a pile of garbage. Don't watch that.
So
But,
No Fate is a Terminator game.
Terminator 2D, No Fate. It's a new old school 2D shooter in the Terminator 2
Oh,
universe,
okay.
and
All
it
right.
is awesome.
Cool. All right, there you go. Terminator 2D No Fate video game.
Don't sleep on it, folks. I told you.
All right, we got to get going here. We're talking about everything except the topics of the show. So, which is fine. Tangent Tales is our first game, Christmas edition. This is where Francis has prepared an opening of a story, I guess with some hopefully Christmas theme or holiday theme. And he will then pass it to Chris or me. We will continue the story, then pass it to somebody else. And we will, Chris, it's kind of like simple sci-fi, but not with the sinful part usually. And thank you for the close-up of Godzilla.
You don't got to water it down for me. I was getting an index card so I could take notes.
Oh, wow. Okay, very good. All right, so that's what we're going to pass this story around, and then we'll come to some conclusion.
Yeah, you'll be tested.
All right, Francis, do you want any preamble, or you just want to kick it off?
I guess I'll just kick it off. I mean, I could preamble if I want, but I won't.
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
I'll leave it. I'll let it go. I feel like I did. Okay, I will preamble with one thing. I think I did this last year. I think I did the same thing. Just with
the same story?
Words. No, different words, different story, but I did the same thing.
No. Is it going to run?
Well, 'twas the night before Christmas, and we're home alone. With Riggs and Murtaugh just talking on the phone. To the Griswolds they speak, to spread Christmas cheer. But they're all stopped by Bad Santa, who's drinking some beer. But he won't stop drunkenly jingling bells, which summons the Batman. Mad kids think he smells. But no more need for rhyme. We'll save Die Hard for later. Now on to Jeff. Save us from this caped crusader.
Oh, all right. That was quite a rhyme at the end.
Doesn't have to rhyme. I gave the out.
No, you know, I always try to accept the challenge. Well, but talk we must about the great Die Hard. If we don't, we would be a pile of lard. So, oh hark, it is the villain Hans Gruber. Don't ruin Christmas and be a big goober. Chris, take it away.
Rap battles there, Razzie. Rap battles.
I grab Thor's hammer. You'll be avenged. This drop from the tower? You are not a friend. Unfortunately, I landed direct on my rear end. And I am starting to take offense. Francis?
Was that your Hans Gruber, by the way, impersonation?
It was me trying to be the actual, not Gruber, but him himself. Rick
All right,
himself.
sorry, Francis.
Yeah.
Carl Winslow is shocked. Who knew he'd be in danger? So he decided to call up his friends, the Perfect Strangers. With Balky and cousin driving to the crime scene. Of course, with their friend, old Mr. Bean. And they look at the sight of the villain now thwarted. Oh,
God. Good luck.
But look up above. Santa hasn't departed.
No, up on the sleigh, it's Santa and Urkel.
Yeah.
Look at him twerk. He's really Workle in it.
When you say twerkle.
Twerkle, okay. He's Twerkle. Thank you. Off did they go into the night to deliver all the presents to kids and make them bright. Their first stop was at a Full House. And Michelle Tanner was there, not with a dog, but a mouse. Take it, Chris.
Hey guys, you're dropping presents through our windows. Cut it out. I'm sorry. Did I do that? Steve Urkel said with a pout. Hey guys, check it out. I'm Santa now. I'm Santa and I'm riding the sleigh. I'm Santa in the sleigh. We get it, Bob. We get it, Bob. Hey. I'm not just any Bob. Don't treat me like a stooge. I took a vacation from my problem, and well, now I'm just Scrooged.
Nice.
All right, I'll wrap it up.
You're going to wrap it up? Or are you wrapping up?
All right. Yeah. Bill Murray just stands there shaking his head at the chaos in front of him instead of his bed. And he knows that the ghosts wouldn't visit him that night for the Friday night lineup would give them a fright. So they roll up the credits. They don't give a heck. I know this doesn't rhyme. TGIF. I couldn't think of how do I get TGIF in there.
I can't stick the landing, not get stuck on landing.
So you said a fright. So TGIF is now, thank God, it's frightening.
Yeah.
You just wind that thing into a rhyme any way you can.
I did my best.
You know what? I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Thanks.
It's Christmas. You can have it.
I'll take it.
Oh, well, it's sort of like a poetry battle. I know we didn't have a beat for a rap battle.
I tried my best to do a rap battle, sadly.
Oh, did we miss? Oh, we should. Did we miss a ho ho ho? We probably did. We probably could have that.
I thought Chris got the ho 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 in there.
Oh, did he? Maybe he did.
I thought you did.
I mean, I know he likes hoes, but
Jeff, I told you that on the down low.
Yeah, sorry. And moved out.
Next time, I'm not paying for them. You're gonna have to pay for your own.
I like
all right.
Thank you for the assisted rhymes, though. There, as
yes, that is very nice. Oh, hey, folks. Yes, please do be super geeky. Give a subscribe and like. That would be great.
Very nice. Thank you, Stream Elements.
He's writing things on paper like it's a game of D&D. I love it. Scorpio says about Chris's note card.
Paper.
Yes.
Well, close enough. A note card,
Yes.
Index card.
Fun fact: when you get old like me, you too can have short-term memory loss.
Just short term, not long.
I know
I'm sorry. What are we talking about?
It's all-term memory loss. I can't remember anything.
Well, you remember Kate Winslet's boobs though very well. It seems like.
I mean, that's hard to forget. Especially, I'm 16. I hadn't watched any of like the old 80s PG-13 movies where boobs were there all the time. So it was really surprising to me when I'm like, there's boobs in this movie?
Right. You know, I will say it's a movie you would not have expected boobs.
No, it's not like it's not the kind of movie where it's like a teenage like a comedy where it's not a sex comedy. It's like, oh.
And from my memory, it goes on pretty long. Like you see,
there's a couple of scenes, but it's not as long.
No, I mean that one scene though. I mean, it kind of lingers, right? It goes back and forth to her when he's painting her.
The back and so it shows it first, and then as the back and forth, it just shows her face after I think the first one.
And that's a Cameron staple. Like not every movie, but several movies, he finds a way to have the lead actress top
twerking boobs.
Yeah,
I actually don't think that's a staple. Not Terminator.
Terminator 1, yeah, absolutely.
Wait, what? Really?
The
Terminator 1.
The love scene.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I guess we
do
see her naked in that.
You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Forgot. But don't we see his ass too, though, right? Kyle Reese's ass.
I mean, but you see everyone's ass in that movie, though. Really, when they.
Oh yeah, well, you're right, because that's the key. You know, you're time traveling when you see a naked ass.
Yeah. But you're right. Butt and boobs in Cameron movies.
Yeah. So if
Avatar,
you see a naked,
I think was his excuse just to say, now I want to do it at scale.
Right.
Like-
Here's a whole tribe of people who more or less doesn't wear much.
So if we see a naked guy on the street, instead of like some weirdo, we might just say, "Oh, did you just travel from the future?"
From the future.
And he's like, no, I just came from a Cameron set.
Like, oh, well, that makes sense.
It really started the Piranha 2, the spawning. I'm telling you that now.
Jeez. That's true.
Yeah.
He did like the silhouette, like some of the time when they come from time travel stuff.
I mean, the blue thing from the Abyss was topless, wasn't she? Like the blue face
The blue
thing.
thing.
Yeah, the blue creature in
Yeah, you're
the
right.
Abyss. Yeah,
you're right.
Oh.
Yep.
Technically.
I gotta see that again. I guess I don't remember that.
For that reason specifically.
Well,
Gotta have the remote handy. So
I actually saw a movie recently from the 80s or 90s that was like very much like the Abyss. It was a bunch of like scientists or military people in an underwater like research lab. And
isn't that Sphere?
I think it's Sphere.
It's the Sphere or Sphere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I had never seen it. I had never.
Book.
Greg.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck is that? I don't know.
Samuel Jackson's in that movie. I know that much.
What?
Sphere. Oh, you think something else? Sphere is the Michael Crichton book that was turned into a movie.
Right.
Hang on, let me look it up. I think
That's
it
the one
is.
where they imagine 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
While you're looking that up, I want to tell people, like, anybody who is
Nope, that's not the one. That's 98.
Okay.
It was some other movie. I'm gonna.
Anybody here plan to watch Project Hail Mary?
Yes, I have the. I have not. I've only read a little bit of the book, but I have the book. I like that author, Andy Weir. I like the author.
Be careful if anybody's reading the book or listening to the audiobook. I just finished the audiobook, but my wife gave me a heads up because we're going to go see Wicked in another week or so. But she's like, you have to watch, you have to get at least halfway through Project Hail Mary before you go into a theater, because if you encounter the trailer, there's a huge spoiler like 2 seconds into the trailer for the book.
Yeah, what's funny is I saw the trailer and I can't remember any part of the trailer. I can't even remember.
So you're saying if you want to read the book or listen to it, you should do it before you watch.
If you want to read the book and not have one of the biggest twists of the book spoiled for you, read the book now. At least get about 4 or 5 hours in.
When does that come out?
I don't know because I didn't see the trailer by my wife's advice.
Okay, so
but
yes,
it's coming out in 2026 here. But I'm really intrigued to see how Ryan does in this role, because it's very different from the roles I've seen him in to date. Like I think he's up to the top.
Is it Gosling?
Yeah.
Is it
Gosling, yeah.
Oh, I usually like him in almost anything he does. So.
Oh yeah, but the character is just so starkly different from to go from I'm just Ken to this.
I hope he
character.
sings. I'm just stuck on this
March
space
20th. March 20th, 2026.
I'm actually, Razzie, not thinking about the Contact, but Contact is an amazing film. I highly
Great
recommend
movie.
it if you haven't seen it.
Great movie.
Super, super smart sci-fi and really smart, actually, I think, alien contact, like if it ever happened. Like,
I agree. 100%.
based on Carl Sagan's work and book. And starring Jodie Foster. And younger McConaughey when he was not super famous yet. All right. I'm going to have to look it up. Nobody's probably knows the fucking film I'm talking about. Because there weren't like big people in it. There wasn't any like big star in it.
They're all small. Oh, I see.
Yeah, yes, they were all
No, they're all short.
They're all short. All right, anyway, that was Tangent Tales. We got a lot of different shows and movies worked into that.
I just like how it went from, well, I mean, it's my fault because I mentioned Carl Winslow, but like,
Yes, you did.
I did not
as soon as you
anticipate
mentioned that, you were like,
yeah.
oh, I gotta work in Full House now.
Yeah, I didn't anticipate that actually.
Well, because you said Perfect Stranger, so now you're on the sitcoms, right? So now we got to.
That's true.
You're the one who brought the
Fucking
sitcoms.
cousin Larry. Yeah.
Cousin Larry, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so Video Star, good. Blockbuster, Hollywood, independent one. All right, so the film. There's a bunch of people in this underwater like research lab or ship, something. I don't know what they're researching, but some kind of creature or monster is lurking outside, and and they're freaking out, And one guy who's a real asshole gets really freaked out, and he starts kind of like doing some stupid shit that lets the thing in. So it gets inside their thing and starts killing some of them. And the rest of them are trying to like close the hatches, and get separated from it. And that same asshole guy, he gets in the escape pod and launches up, even though they're telling him don't do it because you haven't depressurized and it's gonna kill you, which it does. Like his brain basically burst. But some of them finally they do take this escape thing up to the surface. But the thing, oh my god, it's followed them up to the surface. Oh my goodness! And then
sound familiar.
The one guy shoots like a flare gun or something, or the girl's in a raft. She shoots a flare gun and somehow blows it up. And there's two, like the guy and the girl survive, who like are lovers, I think, at the end.
This sounds familiar, but I don't have any idea what you're talking
No,
about.
it's in the 80s, right? You said
No,
80s?
so it's either I think I'm almost positive it's the 80s, it's possible or 90s, but I'm pretty sure it's the 80s.
80s. Yeah. Because if you look up 80s underwater research lab movie.
Okay,
three movies come up:
I'm
The
gonna find
Abyss,
this.
Leviathan, and Deep Star 6.
Leviathan.
Deep Star 6. Deep Star 6.
Monster attacks at an undersea base. Yeah.
Let me look it up to confirm, but I'm almost positive it's that.
Okay.
Good job, Francis. I was gonna have to look up the actor to find it. 1989. Greg Evigan. That's who I was thinking of. Greg Evigan. Yep, this is it. Nia Peoples. I love Nia Peoples. Nia Peoples is in it. That's also why I liked it.
I was gonna say this movie sounds like Megalodon. It sounds like
it's actually by the way, released in the Philippines. It says it's Alien from the Deep. I'm not sure. That's an interesting note.
That's fun.
I
That's
actually
weird.
thought it was pretty good actually. I just came on and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this. This is
Deep Star 6.
that must have been the name of the.
Yeah,
Oh, he got it. Yeah.
Razzie knows what's up.
The universe restart MacGuffin is from another. Oh no, I didn't mention a universe restart. I don't know what that is about. All right, there you go. Deep Star 6.
One of us might have said it.
Yeah, possibly. Deep Star 6. You can go look that up.
There you go.
Nice.
I think it was probably on one of the free Pluto Tubi or something. I don't know. I saw it. All right, let's talk before we do other cool stuff and Francis' new game. Let's talk to DashV here.
What up?
All right. So what do you want to tell people? What you got going on?
So I registered a couple more. I filed my LLC paperwork last month. I know that's boring, but that basically means I'm ready to start releasing stuff. My schedule is still kind of when it's done, and the tools maturing as I work on it is kind of dictating more of the release schedule than my actual calendar. But I've got
as you talk, I'm gonna in the background with the music. I'll just play the new cut if that's cool.
Sure, go right ahead.
All right, and you can mention whatever you want.
So actually, I showed a cut of this before.
Last time he was on, yeah.
Yeah, last time I was on, and it didn't have anywhere near the story elements that it had before. So I built an entire cinematic universe. It's called the Star Archives. So if you go to stararchives.com, but spell star with 2 R's, or you can go to arielstar.com, both point to the same site. Basically, I'm making a found footage sci-fi rock opera epic that is being told across timelines, worlds, and peoples. So yeah, you'll see some stuff happen in the present. You'll see some stuff happen in the future. They tie together in what I think is really interesting ways. But I noticed when we showed a version of the Reload music video that I released several like a month or two back, and you folks were my test audience, and you were a great test audience. So I wanted people to have questions. I wanted people to see what could be done when you integrate traditional film workflows and practices with new AI enabled and empowered workflows and things like that. And would people like it? Would they hate it? Would people be okay with episodic content where everything's not just like spelled out for them explicitly, where they have to kind of like piece things together like a puzzle? Because each piece of my content that drops, it's kind of like a time capsule. It's like a found footage type situation where you're getting bits and pieces of the story that tell their own section of a story, but it's still not the whole story. And depending on which pieces you happen to find Like for some people, this will be their first video that they ever watch. A year from now, this might be the last video that they watch. Depending on how you come into the story, it's almost like a choose your own adventure, except there is canon. Like when you do a choose your own adventure, it's like, oh, pick this, go to page 5, pick this, go to page 6. The thing that sucks about those is that while you feel like you're discovering the story as you go and you have some control over your discovery of the story, if I shared my experience with you, Francis, or with you, Jeff, in a choose your own adventure, you could have very different, well, the character was a jerk, or no, the character was a hero. It really depends on the choices that you made.
Sorry, I actually thought it was buffering. That was part of the video.
It's all right. I thought
no, you did a good job, man. You fooled me.
No, I thought you're showing people a preview of some of the stuff, but what's really
is this buffering or is this part of the video?
Now it's buffering.
Now it's buffering. Before it was actually part of the video.
It's totally okay. Yeah, we were seeing it. It's fine actually. I thought it was really great kind of background. The footage, I'm really happy with the footage that we got. But yeah, so the idea here is that, like a choose your own adventure, you can traverse the canon of the story at your leisure. If you want to watch all the music videos but read none of the printed materials, you can do that. Now it's starting to play. If you want to actually listen to all the music but not watch the videos yet till you hear all the albums, you'll be able to do that. So people can kind of consume it in the pieces that they want as they want, and it'll affect how much of the story they've uncovered, but it won't affect once they see everything in totality. It's kind of like what the Marvel Cinematic Universe is right now. Like you could have followed them along from the beginning and seen everything in order, but then even if you did, you might decide to go back and rewatch them in chronological order of when they occur versus when they were released, and you'll get different takeaways from doing that. So this is kind of meant to be consumed multiple times, multiple formats. Each time you're going to pull something different out of it, but it's additive. It'll inform you more about the characters, more about the world, more about the situation. It doesn't really undo anything that you previously experienced. So it's definitely my most ambitious thing ever. There's going to be 2 other music videos coming out. So there's a sequel to this music video, and then there's a prequel to this music video. So things that get shown here, this does have its own story that kind of gets semi-buttoned, but there is more that you're going to see with these characters and these worlds and stuff. If people dig it, I hope they do. I hope they like the music. You could listen to it.
I know you can't hear this, but if you go to our from a month ago, the music was great, folks. We played the actual the whole with the audio on it. You can also you can go to either his YouTube, and there's a version of this up there now where you can listen to music.
The older version's up. Yeah, the test version.
DashV Productions, or you can go to Ariel Star, right?
Yeah,
as well, to get links to the music as well.
Yep, and there's Ariel keeps a blog about what Ariel is the one that you saw in the superhero outfit, the one that explodes in the cafe. She's trying to save the person. But yeah, there's a lot more to these characters and to this world, and so people can follow the progress on the website as things drop.
So we saw obviously the first version. You added a lot of stuff to this one. Actually,
yeah,
because a lot of new stuff I'm seeing here, it looks really awesome.
And the first version of the music video was me trying to get enough utility out of AI to actually provide scenes from the story in the song at all. And I was able to do that. It took me about 2 months to do it, but I was able to do it. And then I started shopping that around to test audience and stuff, seeing if people like the music. A lot of people said, I love the song, I love the music. But Francis, I noticed actually, it's a bit your fault that now there's this super duper cut, which I absolutely adore. So damn you, and also thank you. Okay. I watched you watching the video, and I watched other people as they watched the video, and there were times when I saw them confused, and I saw them kind of like making like these questioning, like I really was interpreting people's consumption of it. And
that's just Francis' normal face.
I'm always confused.
What I noticed is that people found the visual effects of the first version interesting. They found the idea intriguing. Everybody loved the song. Everyone agreed, wow, it was cool, but like in a dark way. Like, I've seen it, now I'm done, right? Which was not actually what I wanted. I wanted people to actually, I see this, it is kind of dark, but I also care about these characters and want to see where it goes. So I needed to do something to put a bit more hope and a bit more optimism into it, even though it's a really tricky situation and I don't want to give away the ending in the music video.
Oh yeah. Of course, you want to keep your mysteries.
Yeah, and so and also, since I had the first version already out there, I kind of felt like I had my safety. Like I have something out there, it's already done. Maybe instead of jumping right into my next project, let me go back to my shot list of some of the stuff that was going to take me too long, because life did its thing and got in the way. I won't get into the details,
Sure.
but life got in the way, and I had to be away from home for a while. So I got a laptop, I took it with me, I loaded up all my footage on it, and I had a lot of my AI stuff is in the cloud, fortunately. I was able to, while I was addressing these other life things, I just started working progressively on all those tougher VFX shots that I'm like, this is going to take way too much time. I can't, because I didn't want to start a new project when dealing with the other stuff I was dealing with. And almost every single stretch goal that I had for VFX shots, like them flying in the air and fighting and then plowing through the building and it causing this like
that was
3
amazing.
Yeah, that
megaton,
was cool. Yeah.
like those were all like, some of those shots took a week and a half by themselves to put together.
Okay.
And yet it did. Part of that is just how far the tools themselves evolved in that month. And then part of it was me just having the freedom and the flexibility to give myself the time to say, go back and do, it's okay to show them this, but can you actually physically pull it off? Can you actually show them that?
Mhm.
And it turned out, yeah. So thank you for, hopefully when you see it
Being
with the
confused.
music and the dialogue and everything, I'm interested to see if you have questions about the characters and a desire to see where they go next, because this is a lot more optimistic of one, even though it's still, in some ways I made the situation even more dire, but I think I provided a lot of hope within that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I feel like it outlines the things that are going on a bit better, definitely, because now you're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
and the only reason that I don't have a public link for that yet, so you guys kind of got a preview of that, is I'm not going to say who, because I don't want to put them on the spot, but I have tentative acceptance from a professional Hollywood sound mixer that
It's James
has
James James Cameron's going to mix your audio. That's amazing.
It's James Cameron's second cousin's nephew as an internship. No, but a friend of mine that I've worked with in the past has said, hey, I'll take it on. It just needs to wait till after the holidays. So the existing cut, it's the same song. The song itself didn't change, but those movie elements have dialogue and everything there that wasn't there before. So you're gonna know basically almost everything about the movie except how they actually wrap up the problem. So
nice.
Chris did tell me who it is, actually. It's really cool. So that's really awesome. We got to work with.
I did not, folks, there's something to be said for, shooting your shot, but it's you got to be prepared. Like the first one, I was like, oh, it'd be neat if he did this, but like, I don't know if he'll, based on the initial reception I got from people were impressed. Some people were even blown away, but they didn't have lingering interest. This latest cut that I've been sharing around with people kind of privately, people are going like, you're going to make a full movie for this, right? Please tell me there's more to this story. Who is this character, that picks up the drone at the end? Like, what's going on with that? And I do have the music video after this and the music video before this are currently in production. They're just going in a slower time frame. Those will answer some of those questions, but I really felt like this current cut of it was worth me reaching out to more professional people going, can you make this so that like people would swear this ought to be on MTV? Like, and then
why would you want it to fail?
Back in the day.
I want this to be like those, like when Aerosmith was doing like Amazing and Crazy and Living on the Edge. Like that's kind of what I'm going for. I feel like the first music video I did was a bit more like Armageddon, where you could tell it was a music video based on a movie. This is going more for that, Living on the Edge, or Amazing, where it's its own contained story, even though it points to something bigger than what it already is.
All right.
So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it with the audio afterwards. To see,
Yeah.
it looks like there's lots of.
I don't want to say too much because I don't want to make promises for him, but
I just like that you used "I don't want to miss a thing" as your example. It really is funny to me, especially since I hate that song so much.
Oh, really? That's, I think, the only good part about Armageddon. Like, that movie's terrible.
It was definitely. I don't mind the song. The music video, I don't like it because it really is just a mashup video.
Yeah, I don't like those music
Right.
videos where it's just really just clips from the film.
Oh, yeah, a lot of ones are like that.
Yeah.
Movies
Yeah.
Aerialstar.com, folks.
Thank
You can go to youtube.com/@DashV Productions. Give them subscribed. The stuff you can get. The songs also. The songs on what? iTunes and all the other places. Spotify.
This song, it's not on iTunes yet, but this song will be available for download on the website. So, and everybody that's been signing up everybody that's been signing up so far, you're on there. So I don't know, Razzie, I don't know if I saw.
Oh, so they can still sign up on the Aerial Star site and get the song?
Yeah, exactly. So they can, if they want to post it, I'll put it this way, as long as you sign up before the final version of the music video drops with the final audio, you'll get the song for free. So that gives you anywhere between now and January.
Cool.
So,
all right. Awesome. 90s was a great time.
It was. Yeah,
absolutely.
I'd love to go back. But I want to be the age I am now is the problem. I'd
rather be younger. I mean, yeah, I get the wisdom thing. That's good. But so Raz says, my experience, I think this was something earlier we were talking about. People are extremely tired of being treated like illiterate idiots. They enjoy being intellectually engaged. Look how well the Divinity game trailer was received.
Yeah.
If you're not into video games, Larian did just release the
Game Awards. Yeah, the
new game, which is going to be another Divinity game. I haven't seen the trailer, but I know everybody's been talking about it.
It's intense.
They did Baldur's Gate 3, folks, if you don't know what we're talking about.
It's way more intense than Baldur's Gate 3. If you have a weak stomach, don't watch it.
Yeah, that's what people heard. I don't know. Like, anyway, you know what? I try not to worry about this because when studios announce these things, I know it's going to be like 5 to 10 years until the game comes out. So I can't get excited. Like,
I'm neither excited nor not unexcited.
I just don't like to get excited knowing that I have to wait a decade sometimes,
Yeah, because
like
it wasn't like it was just moving pictures.
Now, speaking of video games, before the show, we were having kind of a big debate about the Tomb Raider games. Those are actually not far off. One of them is 2026. The next is the year after that.
It's like a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the remake. That's, I guess, which I didn't even know they were doing it.
No, that was all a surprise.
I knew they were working on a new game, but, you can get them in MP3. Scorpio said, how do you download it? MP3s, yes.
Yeah, it'll be on aerialstar.com in the offerings section. There will be the discography. I'm leaning away currently from the main streaming sites for a couple reasons. One, full disclosure, there's a lot of what I do that's hybrid. So some things are entirely AI, some things are partial AI. In all cases, I am the writer. So I write everything from my own mind and my own brain. Jeff knows I've been writing for the last 30 years. I think, Jeff, you and I have only known each other as writers, right? Like we've never known each other to not write something, but I definitely use AI and other computer assisted tools to help me realize my full scope of my vision. But a lot of the streaming sites right now are kind of in a tizzy, feeling a kind of way about that. So I'm thinking that for the initial launch, I kind of want to do what you did with Super Knocked Up. I want to get some really great quality stuff out there and use that as basically pitch material to get me and to get my ideas and my concepts in front of people to try to take it to a bigger scale. So I'm not on the Apple, platform yet. I'm not going to go to Spotify right away. I'm going to sell it kind of locally, but it'll be at very affordable prices.
And it'll be at just stop by his house locally and get it.
If you stop by my house, you might get some physical merch, or you might have me call some people to escort you off the premises. I don't know. Roll the dice on that one. See how that goes.
Or maybe I'll be wearing a Santa hat and give you a present.
Here's your MIDI.
I'll probably be nice. As long as you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. If you're putting poop on my lawn, then Yeah. I'm a big fan.
Anyway, exactly. So don't be fearful of making people work to understand your work. They'll be happy to engage with it if it's worthwhile. So
Yeah.
that was his point about, I guess, your video.
I do get that. The only thing, Razzie, if you want to check out the current music video, I think you'll see what I'm saying. I don't think I gave enough. I really played on the reload concept, the fact that the day keeps resetting, and I didn't give enough, I think, about the characters and just how dire the situation was, to really give people something to kind of grab onto and speculate from. There wasn't enough there to speculate. There was a lot to be confused about and question, but there wasn't enough to really stitch together of what you think is going on. This gives you a lot more to go, okay, I get what's going on.
Scorpio says video game news is the worst. What Razzie says depends on the game and who's reporting the news.
I agree with that.
My thing about, I totally get why people are so excited and everyone wants to know as soon as possible about things. I actually love it when a game comes out and I don't know that it's about to come out. Like just happened recently with a game I'm loving that Francis knows, Where Winds Meet. I highly recommend it. It's free to play.
I knew about it a year ago.
I know, but you said you kind of forgot, and I think I might have heard something, but again, it was so fleeting and it went out of my mind.
Yeah.
So then I only found out like probably a week before it came out, and that's my ideal, because I'm like, oh my god, here's an amazing game. Oh, it's about to come out. Fantastic! I don't have to wait 3 years. Great. That's like, I wish I did not know about any games honestly until they were about to come out or they were already out.
Yeah, I get you.
Because I just want to fucking play it.
I can see that. Do you have this situation happen where like if I know that something else is imminent, then I will shut off the part of my brain that's dying to kind of figure out where things are going. Like if I know that it's going to be a year or more, I will love to just sit down, discuss, debate, speculate, all that other stuff. But if it's like, okay, it's going to be out in another month or two, I'm like, why even bother? Like there's no way I'm gonna probably guess it, and I'm just gonna hype myself up for it, and then if it's trash I'll be upset. But
Wait,
am I the one that does that?
What was the point? I don't know if I understood that.
The longer it takes between cycles, like if I know that something is coming quickly,
yeah,
then I will just not invest any mental effort into figuring out where it's going. I'll just let them finish telling the story. But if I know that they're going to slow roll it and drag it out, I will speculate at least in enough to where I can be satisfied that.
I see.
Are you saying speculating helps you withstand the wait?
Sometimes, yeah. Because I'm like, I wonder if they go this direction or that direction. That could be kind of cool, and then that's enough.
Yeah, I like the theory crafting that comes with stuff that like is on the horizon. I just looked up what routine is. I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah,
realize
I was curious about that because he said he waited 13 years for routine.
It just came out. It's a survival horror game. It's getting very great reviews. But yeah, apparently, I guess it took 13 years for it to come out.
I thought he said Poontine. I was like, they made a game about Canadian French fries?
Wish
I would believe that. There's lots of food games
now. Yeah,
Poutine Raider.
As a Destiny
Poutine Raider, the Canadian Lara Croft.
No, yeah, there's so many games there.
I kill some dinosaurs, eh?
Yeah, hoser. Drinking milk out of bags.
Let's go adventuring, you hoser.
To Canada, right, Francis? That's what we were saying.
Canada. I don't believe that was our joke, though. I believe that was
the Delaney's. I feel like
Delaney's. That was Delaney's.
I emptied a full clip into that dinosaur. Don't you know?
Oh my god! Imagine that's what her voice was like.
You can only hope
that I would be actually praying for the voice I was criticizing before to beat it.
So, true story. Before Ms. Dash, I was dating a girl from Canada, and people would incessantly, when she came to the States, pick on her with the whole like pronouncing stuff. And one day she just lost it. She goes, we don't talk like that. You know who does? People from Minnesota.
No, hey, now yes, that's true, but like Canadians talk that way.
Here's the thing: I've actually known a lot of Canadians. We used to have a lot of Canadians on the show.
Not all of them do, but I mean,
there's a lot of Canadians. Most Canadians actually don't, but there are some that definitely do the A and the other stuff. Yes.
Yeah. But in her case, she sounded like a Central New Yorker, actually.
Well, yeah. If you're from Toronto, especially, I'm sure you sound just like
she was Winnipeg, but yeah.
Okay.
Is Armored Steel a Canadian goose? What is this? What is joke? What is this?
Is the Armored Steed a Canadian goose? I mean, a Canadian goose can be an armored steed, I guess.
I don't know. The Untitled Goose Game is incredible. If you If you have not
What's
played
a what's a
Untitled-
Youper? It's a type of Canadian, I guess. That says whatever Chris said. Hosers? Is that what you said?
Yeah, hoser.
Yeah.
I just kept throwing out things I heard in Strange Brew.
I haven't heard Youper before. Actually.
Youper is Upper Peninsula of Michigan, so that's the
Oh.
accent for upper.
There we go.
For,
Yeah,
there you go.
That's very close to Canada. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's yeah. Okay,
People from
so there you go.
Minnesota, she says.
All right. Anyway, folks, before we get to some more games. Oh, yes. Let me remind you, since it's Christmas time and Hanukkah. My book, maybe Chris has it there. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Chris. All right, let me put you on the big screen for a second. The Adventures of Elena and Ned, Gargoyle PI, is on sale right now, 50% off. You can, yes, look. Oh my God, yes, you'll be laughing like that. Oh, you'll be chuckling so hard. You'll be surprised by the twists and turns. Oh my, you won't believe what happens. This should be like, instead of the trailer I did, I should just do Chris like this. It's heartfelt, it's moving. Thanks, Chris. I should just I would replay this video. You can, here's the link, folks. If you go to this link, it'll bring up this screen where, look, you have all the choices there, to all those different booksellers to buy it, paperback or ebook. The ebook is on sale for half price right now. So it's a good time to buy it. And
So, Jeff, when are you and I going to tag team? When are you, me, and Francis, Delaney, you, me, Francis, and Delaney going to tag team to do a audiobook version?
Oh, well, can you do a gargoyle? Can you be a gargoyle?
You want me to have sex with a gargoyle, or you want me to do a gargoyle voice?
I can do gargoyle.
Francis,
I'm up for either. I just want to make it clear.
Not gargling,
Oh.
gargoyle.
Oh, never mind.
Well, here's the thing. As you might know, Ned does not actually like that kind of activity usually, so he would not want to have sex with you.
Ned hates that kind of activity.
Yeah. Elena loves it though. Oh, he's a troll who lives under a bridge in the Lower Peninsula. The UP or Upers are above the Mackinac Bridge. All right, interesting.
Yeah, Jeff, you know where to find me. Drop into my DMs.
You have the most Wisconsin accent there, Dash. That's nice.
I mean, he's trying to give us, he's so cheesy.
Oh boy.
It's not easy being cheesy.
All right, folks. So here's the thing for upcoming shows.
Yes.
We've done this the past 2 years. I do plan to do a New Year's Eve show because our actual Wednesday actually is New Year's Eve this year. So it doesn't even have to be a special day. Francis will not be there. He goes out and parties it up. He just revels the night away with his stream, blowing his, whatever the fuck those are called. The like, the things that go out, you blow them.
I thought they were just called noisemakers.
Noisemakers. No, I thought that's what the noisemakers are these, I thought. Well, they might be, I
maybe
don't
you're
know.
right.
Anyway, he sets off fireworks. He just goes nuts. But we'll try to invite some other people on. We'll see if Delaney can come on and other people for our New Year's Eve show. We normally start our New Year's Eve show on New Year's Eve, December 31st at around 11 p.m. Eastern, because we usually like to go an hour before and count and actually do it on midnight when it strikes midnight. So we'll probably do that. Next week, Francis and I, we weren't sure. We kind of wanted, if you're in the chat, let us know. Like, are you on Christmas Eve? Do you want to see a show? Do you have better stuff to do? We understand if you do. If so, we'll just take the night off.
Yeah, I know Christmas Eve for a lot of people is when they actually celebrate Christmas.
Some
Like,
people
that's-
start opening
yeah.
presents. Yeah.
Yeah, they start opening
When I was a
presents on
kid,
Christmas
we got to open one present on Christmas Eve and then the rest on
Yeah.
Christmas morning.
Same.
Or if you were like my family, all Catholic, you would get ready for midnight mass. So you would,
Oh, so I didn't go to midnight, but my mom used to always do that at her church,
Yeah.
which is an Episcopal church.
Yeah.
And
We had
she
Saturday. Go ahead.
finally switched to earlier because it got too late for her. But
but yeah. I mean, some people do midnight. I mean, a lot of people, because those are the two times of the year the church gets filled. Easter.
what, you do a
and
Saturday mass
midnight
even if
mass.
Christmas Eve's on a Thursday? Is that what you're telling me, Dash?
It's not midnight mass.
No.
It's a Saturday mass.
We did we on Saturdays we'd go to mass at like 6 or 7.
Oh, just normal on a normal week.
and
I
then
see.
normal, and then I'm trying to remember. For some reason, I living rent free in my head is my dad going, "We went to church on Saturday. Why we got to go again?"
I mean, it's a good question.
Like enough
It's a
other
good
people
question.
are gonna go that didn't go. Like, we went the times that the other people didn't, so why do we got to go when they go? Like, that makes no sense. So he was all like,
Standing room only. Like, why do you want to go during
Greek
standing room
Orthodox.
only?
Sounds like he went on Saturday as well.
There you go.
And Carrie just joined us. Absolutely late to the party, folks. But hey, Anaconda is the best snake movie for the poll. Oh, I did not know about Anaconda. That's a good amalgamation of Piranha and Anaconda. Let me check in with the poll. I'm glad you said that, Carrie. Who is... Oh my God, I can't believe Snake Eyes is actually leading the poll. Snakes on a Plane, Anaconda are tied for second. I thought Snakes on a Plane would win for sure.
I hope
so
it's not the Snake Eye, the Nicolas Cage Snake Eyes. I really hope you guys.
I hope it's they're voting for the G.I. Joe one. I want you to
vote for this because there's like one scene I think in G.I. Joe Snake Eyes where there's a snake. Everything else, there's nothing snake related.
Nothing snaky.
Yeah.
Well, except that Cobra's icon is a snake, and Storm Shadow is in that, who becomes Storm Shadow and Cobra, you know. But I mean, that's before all that kind of happens.
Right. Yeah. But you don't actually see physical snakes, unlike the other movies.
I know. I just did it because it was stupid in the name of Snake.
Yeah. But I like it.
Imagine he was called Snake Eyes just because he always rolled crap or rolled double ones. Like, you know, what about the day before Christmas Eve? Oh, the 23rd? Oh, that's my normal get all my shopping done day. Even though I got a Christmas present today, I actually did it really early for me. I got one present today.
Very nice.
Yeah, 23rd. I don't. Oh, do you mean do a show the 23rd? Maybe that's what he meant. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's what
you meant.
Yeah.
I thought he meant what's your tradition on the 23rd. Oh well, but Francis has his points of interest show on that day.
Yeah.
As we talked about last week, Francis is so booked up he can't do any other day except Wednesdays for this show.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I've made obligations to everybody. So.
Yes.
Everybody wants a little bit of Francis.
A little piece of Francis. A little bit of Francis in my life. That song should be about you.
I mean, I don't mind.
Escape from LA is Snake Plissken. That's very good. Very good. The Chamber of Secrets came up on the when I did a search for snake movies because there's the big snake in that one.
There's the yes. The why am I blanking on the type of snake it is? A basilisk. It's a basilisk.
Oh, basilisk. Yes.
I don't know that I'd want to see a parody of that though, because I mean, Chamber Pot of Secrets just doesn't seem to me like a movie I want to watch.
You see Harry on the Chamber Pot.
They had working toilets, despite what they said.
Oh, they did. Myrtle would
like
they usually were overflowing when they would go in there, but yes, they did have toilets.
Yes. Yeah, they had working toilets.
Yeah.
Taco Bellionum. Oh no.
I mean, I would hope so. It's set in the present day, so they should have.
It is set in the present day, but there was that one time that J.K. Rowling was like, wizards technically don't need bathrooms because they can just whoosh their poo away. They can just poo on the street.
Did she really say that?
She wrote a tweet that said that's what she was kind of it was right after the last movie, and she was kind of doing like, this is when she said, oh yeah, and Dumbledore's gay and like all of this stuff. One of them was, wizards poop on the street. They don't need toilets because they can just magic the poo away.
Oh, so it does come out of them, but they can just make it disappear.
They just make it disappear because that's magic, right? So they don't really
need but hang on.
Are they also making disappear the fact that some weird dude with a beard and a robe just pooped in front of me?
I don't know.
Because unless they have the invisibility cloak, but that's even weirder. Then you're just seeing poop come out of nowhere onto the ground.
Where did this come from?
That's a big bird. Holy shit.
So San Francisco had an app for a while that told you that you could mark and point out where all the poop was on the street during
all the wizards would poop.
During the COVID times. They're like, hey, there's poop here. You mark it. So they had that for the wizards too. They had a wizard app where they had poop. This is where the invisible poop comes from.
They probably have a special magical cleanup crew that just comes along and does it to get rid of it.
I mean, you're already there. You got your wand.
No, but here's the deal. Some wizards are going to think they're so haughty that they're not going to bother with that. So they're going to be like, yeah, whatever.
Look, if you're beautiful,
underling can.
Of course you're going to care. If you're a hottie.
Okay, here's the other thing. There's no way any wizard would actually do this in public. It's ridiculous.
No, I don't remember if she said like.
I think that's just what I think at the end she just wanted like, I'm just gonna say whatever fucking shit I want about this.
I mean, it hasn't detracted from the popularity of Harry Potter. I'm not gonna say anything.
No, not at all. No, they're working on the new series. Oh, though that's interesting because it was WB and maybe it'll be on Netflix now, right? If they wind up buying
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, I know. We started talking about that last week. All right. Christmas Eve, I will probably not be in the audience. New Year's Eve is not out of the question. All right. Well, New Year's Eve, I think, is much more important, actually, for our show. So, what does that poo get magically disappeared to?
The 100-Acre Woods.
What's the 100-Acre Woods? Is that in Harry Potter?
That's
Winnie the
where
Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
woods.
Oh, I see. Because it's
And
poo. I get it.
Oh, bother.
I mean, if he spelled poo without the H, I would have said something different, but he did say spell poo without the H.
Till redacted or wizards?
Things I learned, blank are wizards. I don't know what the redacted is because it's probably Twitter or Facebook or
No, I think
YouTube.
I think he did that himself because it wouldn't show up redacted. Like,
Oh, that's true. It wouldn't show up redacted.
he just put that in. Yes. It's a secret. The lawn of their least favorite neighbors, Dash says. Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's where the poo gets disappeared to.
On the Dursleys' house.
Exactly.
House lawn.
Oh. Who are now young and hot in the new show.
You think? No, stop that.
Yeah, look it up. They're young
Wait.
and hot.
That's what they're called, the Dursleys, right?
Yeah.
You're saying his aunt and uncle are young and hot?
Yeah, the actors that for the Dursleys are young and hot.
Well, they could still do some makeup and stuff with them, but that's just
But yeah, the
plain
actors
wrong.
themselves are young
That's
and
just
hot.
plain wrong if they cannot make them young and hot. No.
Yeah.
That's like also kind of making, and I love the Weasleys, the Mrs. and Mrs. Weasley, but that's like kind of making them super hot too. It's just not right, you know?
Oh yeah, because the new Mrs. Weasley is like a famous
Like,
British actress.
Imagine
now.
that Mrs. Weasley was like a hot and redheaded MILF, you know? Like what?
I mean,
And Harry was like, Harry's like, oh, I'm sorry, Ron. I always have a boner when that's just my wand in my pocket, Ron.
yeah, I'm looking at the actors who are playing the new Dursleys. I'm like, yeah, they're good looking.
Like in the movies, I actually feel they casted it perfectly. Like for
Francis
pretty
is
much
sliding
everybody.
into their DMs now.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, they were old. They're supposed to be in their like 20s or something, and I think they aged them up. Well, they obviously aged them up for the movies, but yeah.
So Razzie thinks Rowling was extolling perfect British humor when she said all that.
I think
stuff.
so. I think you're right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. I'm gooning on them. Sorry. I'll stop.
Oh my God! Stop about the hot. I think Dursley.
I will stop gooning on the.
He even used the HP.
What's gooning? Like talk.
That's the new term for.
Does
when
that mean you have a treasure map and you're going to a ship?
Yes, you're a goonie and therefore you are gooning.
He's searching for One-Eyed Willie with them.
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna do that later
Anything
in the
that you
game,
consider attractive, you're lusting over it. You're gooning. That's the new term. Is gooning.
Oh, he needs mind
okay,
bleach
okay.
now. I guess thinking of the Dursleys, that's hot. I do too.
Look up the actors. I'm telling you now. I'm just telling you. But anyway, moving.
All right.
Moving
Instead of talking
on.
about that, Francis, tell
Moving
us
on.
about your this new segment we're testing
All
out.
right.
First
So-
off, do you have a name for it?
No. Well, because everything's with super, but it doesn't work with this.
Not everything. Tangent Tales isn't with Super.
Tangent Tales.
Geeky Treasure Hunt later today isn't with
Super Tangent Tales.
I mean, originally it was just the I was just going to say explaining movies badly.
What a great name! Just what it is. It's just
because what it is, explaining movies badly, which is exactly
Let's do it. Maybe people can suggest names afterwards.
Right. So
If
that's
they
what
like
it is
it.
on the tin. It is you pick a movie either ahead of time or maybe even suggested. I haven't. This is when we usually experiment on new games. And this one was you pick a famous movie. We will pick a famous movie. Even you guys, I guess, could pick a famous movie, and we have to guess what it is. But like, we will describe it in the worst possible way, but not so bad that you can't guess what it is. But if you can't guess in the first time, we try to make it easier and easier and easier as time passes, right? You know, for instance,
But you prepared some, right?
So I have a few in mind. My original one I'm going to use because I used this as an example for Jeff, but it was on text, so it wasn't really very good. But like, all right. So for instance, a bunch of birds kill people. A bunch of female birds kill people in a park, right? And that's it. You just start with a really bad description of a bunch of angry birds kill people in a park.
You can guess in the chat as well, folks, because we're probably not going to fucking know. This one I do know because he already told it to me before. But
yeah, and then as you progress,
so can you guess what that is?
I don't know. I'm going to need another one from it.
Okay. Even though they're all girls, they're still making babies. Okay.
Cheaper by the dozen?
I like it. Oh, what the flick? That's done. Done. College
This is
Slammer, done. What the flick? As the title for the game.
Oh, I thought he had the answer. What?
No,
That
What the
is a
Flick.
great
Title of the
title.
game.
What
Yeah.
the flick?
What the flick?
Thank you, Pierre.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
I'm going to write that down right now. So,
Razzie got it. Razzie got it.
so what's the answer? I'm typing.
It's Jurassic Park. A bunch of birds, because of course dinosaurs are birds.
Okay.
So it's intentionally bad.
I missed the
Right?
parts where they were all birds.
College Slammer did a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Pierre. We appreciate it very much. Folks, if you want to be cool like that, you can, there's a little dollar symbol, super chat. Any amount is super helpful.
And then
So that's the idea, folks.
Right. You can also do it with titles like A Sheep That Can't Talk.
Wait, what do you mean with titles?
So this is a title of a movie.
Well, they're all titles of movies that you're doing, right?
Well, but I mean, I'm describing the premise with the other one versus this one is simply.
This is the actual supposed to be
the actual title of the movie is The Sheep That the Sheep Can't Talk.
The Sheep Can't Talk.
Yes.
Not Black Sheep. If you have what are you writing? Are you trying to?
I'm just okay. I didn't want to be wrong.
Is he writing the clues, Chris? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
And College Slammer got it.
Silence of the Lambs. Damn, he's good.
Can't talk.
That's good.
So like it's so dumb, right? Like that's such a dumb way to describe the title of a movie. But there you go. It's
By the way, Razzie has chickens and literally wearing a shirt that says "I raise tiny dinosaurs." Love it.
Technically, Razzie cheated. No, I'm just kidding.
Insider info.
So, folks, Francis probably has some more, but you know what? If you want to put something in the chat, we can guess as well, right? If you want to do your own
we don't
version.
want to go too deep because we have another game and we have another question.
But if you want to put one or two
things
in the chat, like you can do what Francis just did, and we can guess. Do you have one more though, or what do you have? Or is that it?
Well, that was it. I had two and then a title. Oh no, I had one in the title. Yeah. I just wanted to give it really simple because I didn't think we had a lot of time. I would have put more if I thought we were going to do a whole segment. But I'm like, oh, we're just really doing it for
just a little test, right? A little test, little taste.
All right, Razzie, hit us. Go ahead. You want to try? Go for it.
Okay, yeah, let's go. And tell us if you want this to be a full segment as well.
Yeah, and what do you guys think of that as like a game, as a game in rotation with the other games?
I like the title one when you did that one. That was cool.
We can do titles only too. We don't have to do
I used to do a variant of this on Clubhouse that was called Clock Blockers, and it was basically this. Only they start a clock. They start like a stopwatch clock, and you have to continuously describe the movie or the book badly, and it has to be a mainstream thing. It can't be like some obscure thing, but you get up to 2 minutes to try to like describe it. But anybody can jump in at any moment with like a guess. And if they guess correctly, you have to stop. And they do a few rounds of it. And whoever's able to accumulate the most time of like describing something poorly, before, without getting clock blocked, ends up being the winner.
Oh, so you want to keep talking. I see.
Yeah. There's different variants of it, but I like your version of it.
Oh, it's going to be, I think Pierre thinks it's going to be an excellent game. I think.
Okay.
Is this the clue? Really, really dark because of Eclipse?
I just want to say Twilight based off that answer as a title.
I do too, because I'm thinking Eclipse is one of the movies in it.
Right. Otherwise, I'm trying to think, what other movies could there be that has really, really dark?
What's the fucking what's the one? I can't think of the one.
Was it a total eclipse of the heart?
Oh, it was a song, yeah.
Like it's gonna be tougher for movies like Moon, which is a terrible title for a movie, but or was it called Moon? Was it Moon? What was the one where the moon was an artificial intelligence construct?
I didn't see that one.
It was not Jerry Bruckheimer. Who did that movie?
Jerry Lewis.
Was it Moonfall? Oh, it's Moonfall. It was called Moonfall.
Really, really dark because of Eclipse.
Yeah, Raz's not giving us any answers yet, so maybe
Passion of the Christ.
That's a tough one.
There was a day and a night and a day, as if there was one day, right?
I can't think of the title of this movie I'm trying to think of.
The one I just thought of was like, which is too easy. It's not easy to not
It
be
started
alive.
a
Oh,
franchise.
Clue 2. This started a franchise.
It would still be Twilight for me, but let's see if I can
Well,
think of something
I'm
else.
assuming it's not that, right? Because he didn't
It's
say
not,
it was
because
that.
Razzie didn't say it was. It could be
Pitch Black.
That's a good one.
And
There's
it's a
been more than one Pitch
movie,
Black, right?
unless he's talking about heroes.
The only thing is, the funny thing to me is because
a show.
Eclipse
Pitch Black
is an event. That's why I'm thinking like, it has to be
Scorp
Oh,
got
it
it.
is Pitch Black. Nice.
Scorp got it. Nice.
Great.
Nice.
Well done,
See, this
Scorpia.
is good. I like this.
The only other thing I could think of was Heroes, the TV show, right?
Heroes is a good one because it was an Eclipse that gave him powers. So
yeah. Yes, well done, everyone.
All right, so people seem to be into it a little bit. Well, we can.
Yeah. Although when we do the game, I think the chat is the only one who's going to get any of the answers. But that's fine.
I know, right? No,
I got one for
it.
you. You might get.
I'm pretty sure they got.
What? You have one?
Razzie got one, and
okay. Dash has one.
Go for
Guy
it.
takes his best friend's. Guy takes his dead best friend's car and goes on a date with his mom.
Back to the Future.
Yeah. It's because dead best friend, right? If you just said guy takes his best friend's car and goes on a date with his mom, then it wouldn't.
Well, I was thinking date with the mom, but
easy.
wait, dead best friends.
Because he gets shot in the by the. He originally gets shot in the original timeline, so he's dead.
Who does?
Doc does. Doc gets shot.
Doc. Doc.
Yeah.
Right. I see. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense.
See, you got it faster than I did. I would not have gotten
that one. I got right away.
Yeah.
That was good. The first Back to the Future.
He technically doesn't date his mom in the second one.
There's a very cinematic eclipse in the first act of Pitch Black, then 2 Riddick films and a video game followed. Okay.
Yeah. That one I would have needed more because I haven't seen the Pitch Black movie.
All right, well, thank you again, College Slammer Pierre. What the Flick, right? That's what we're calling it.
So much. Hey guys, appreciate it.
Good name.
What the Flick?
All right, second super geeky question.
Nice.
As I mentioned, folks, Anaconda comes out on Christmas, so you may know that back in the I want to say mid late '90s, there was a movie called Anaconda with J-Lo and one of the Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Yeah. I actually thought it was pretty good at the time, at least. About a giant snake. They're in like the Amazon River or something, right? And there's this giant snake. So guess what? This actually does kind of have to do with this new Anaconda that comes out at Christmas. 2 friends, Jack Black and Paul Rudd, are remaking their favorite movie, which for some inexplicable reason is Anaconda. So we want to know, what movie would you want to remake with your friends? So they're going to remake Anaconda.
I kind of hope this one isn't a flop.
I actually think this looks funny. I think it's
I can't wait.
I think it's a funny concept.
Yeah.
I want to see this. Yeah. Oh, was the first one a flop? I don't remember. I feel like it's kind of have more of a cult thing. Well, I guess, yes, but it's like a parody almost kind of idea of it, right? Sort of.
Paul Rudd and Jack Black.
Yeah.
Are the leads on this one.
Yes. They're the
Shut
best
up and
friends.
take my money.
They're the best
Take my
friends
money.
who are making it. Oh, what time frames for the what the flick? That might be a little more helpful, right? Exclusive.
I mean, I know, sir, yeah, you're not wrong. I missed a lot of classic movies.
There's
during that
actually
time.
Francis there's a certain set of movies he knows really well because he sees the movie almost every week.
Yeah.
So I mean, it depends on the era, right? Yeah.
He's catching up.
But here's the thing: there's so many movies, man. There's lots of movies I haven't seen.
Oh yeah.
You all haven't seen.
Oh yeah.
Wow, those are some eclectic films there to remake. Steel.
Oh, okay. So he wants to remake Steel. Well,
Pineapple
it can't be
Express.
any worse than having Shaquille O'Neal be the lead. Pineapple Express, Dude, Where's My Car? Okay, so some good buddy movies there.
Yeah.
So, Chris, what's your choice?
Actually, I had a couple here. I don't know if you remember this movie.
Explorers? I've never heard of it.
No.
So this movie was it starts out really great, but then it just kind of falls apart toward the end. And when you see the behind the scenes and everything, you find out they legit ran out of money, but had to finish something. So they just put together what they had and they released the film. So,
Wow.
but like it's friends building a spaceship in their backyard, but then it works and they encounter aliens.
When did it come out?
So this came out in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
So, there's a whole fan campaign to try to get it actually released, and so there's a collector's edition out of it. It's limited release, so I don't know if it's like it's a Shout Select, so I don't know if they still have it or if you'd have to like get it off of eBay or something. But anyway, it was. I would love to actually do a version of this that has a proper ending, though, like a proper conclusion. So that or Hackers.
Oh yeah.
So, but it would have to be like somehow we'd have to also land Angelina Jolie, and she'd have to
Reprise her role.
she'd have to reprise her role.
It's a real early role for her, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
or either of these, Weird Science or Max Headroom.
Oh, those would both be super
Oh,
fun.
I'd lean more Weird Science.
Yeah, I know why. I know why you would leave Weird Science.
Not that there's anything wrong, but Max Headroom's world even was so dystopian too. You know.
Oh yeah. I kind of
Well, yeah, but you're not in the world. You're remaking.
I know, but that's why I wouldn't, because it's so. I wouldn't want to.
I understand. Weird Science is more fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it's more fun.
Without getting too spoilery, when my character arrives, there's actually a character based on me in the stuff that I'm making.
Yes.
And when that character arrives, there is a digital version of my wife who actually is named Lisa. So some of my stuff is in a way a spiritual remake of parts of Weird Science.
Where you're on like on a Apple IIe with the line with the
spoilers.
That line.
I literally bought I did buy a special keyboard for it.
I love that. That's
nice.
That's great.
So
let's get some answers from the
anyway.
chat.
I'm curious what other people.
I absolutely want to remake The Hangover with my friends, but only in my 20s. I think he wants to actually be like in it as well, like drinking and stuff.
Nice.
If I could reprise and bring back a film to get fresh appreciation, Enemy Mine, or as he says. Also says The Gate, which I'm not familiar with.
I just looked it up. I haven't heard of The Gate either, but it's like a horror fantasy film with kids.
Okay.
Stephen Dorff.
I'll get to this. I'll get to it. Carrie says, second choice, me and my friends remake Superman 4. We can't do worse. That is very true. The quest for
peace. You're going to be Nuclear Man?
Terrible.
Scorpio
has Fight Club, or my favorite, Showgirls.
Nice.
Which would actually be good to remake because that's a really bad film too. We got Invaders from Mars or Never Ending Story. I love to give those a new life. Oh, I like a Never Ending Story.
Yep.
The Gate is a horror classic.
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right, my choice is based. All right, and we want to keep this light, so I don't want to bring everybody down. But in honor of Rob Reiner, who obviously very tragically died earlier this week, I am going to say The Princess Bride because it is one of my favorite movies. But I also think it would be a ton of fun to make a movie like The Princess Bride. Like I just feel like reading Carrie Elwes' book about it, it just seems like it was like they all just had a blast. They loved each other. They loved working together, and it was just. I mean, come on, how can you not have fun doing like a fantasy sword and sorcery type? Not sorcery, really. But. And
there were so many mishaps on that set, but all you see in that film is just their passion for the craft. You know, through broken hands and literally giant farts, and all kinds of.
That's right. He kept farting on set.
Are you okay? I am now, boss.
Oh, he would call everybody boss, right? Yeah.
I like that. He just rips this giant big one, and they're like, "Geez, Andre, are you okay?" I am now, boss.
I wonder if he did that during his wrestling days. Like, was he just farting?
That's how he defeated them. Defeated everybody. They passed out, or he sat on their face and
he must though. Yeah.
So one of those shock waves was actually found footage of him blasting out a fart at a bar back in the day. No, I'm just kidding. Just giant mushroom cloud.
I love Aliens, but could never remake it. Same with Princess Bride. The people on screen were the heart and soul of such films.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. But if I just wanted to have fun,
if you're just remaking it with your friends and stuff, I think that's
My friends quote Princess Bride so much. If you just left the camera on, they have practically already remade it anyway. Yeah, I understand that. Very, very quotable.
Inconceivable.
That's my favorite one. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Second favorite. My favorite is, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. That's my favorite quote.
That word I do not think it means what you think it means.
Oh, and then in the ship they do rhyming. Francis, you like it? They rhyme with the peanuts and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Knock it off! I mean it.
Anybody want a peanut? All right, Francis, what is your choice for movie you want to remake with your friends?
Well, it's a series of films. It's pretty much every.
Oh, you want to remake a whole series? Okay.
Yeah, it'd be a series of films, except for one, which I think was a perfectly fine movie. But all of the Next Generation movies, it's Star Trek Next Generation movies,
Except First Contact.
minus First Contact, all need to be remade, and I would love to remake them with my friends using the Las Vegas set of the Enterprise. Sure.
Oh, when there
Just
was
do
the
it all
Las
there.
Vegas Star Trek experience.
Yeah, yeah, when it existed. Yeah.
Well, do you still think it's there? They've taken it all.
I
right?
think because I want to say for the convention, because the convention is out there, they use the set still. For the
Oh, I
convention.
see. Okay.
Yeah. But I would do all but First Contact over again for the Next Generation, just to make it better, just to make it make sense.
I mean, I can't really argue too much with that. I do think Generations and what's the third one? Insurrection, right?
Insurrection.
I actually think those are decent. The
that's the
last
Tom Hardy
one
one,
is
too.
atrocious, like Nemesis. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I do
That
agree
was
with you.
one of those where I did have to invent headcanon to reconcile where they left things.
because that's Picard's clone, right? That's
Yes.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Ridiculous.
with Tom Hardy as the clone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yes, I'd be fine with remaking all those except First Contact. Yes.
Yeah, I like First Contact.
First Contact's great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
It's kind of interesting how they just like totally nailed one and then all the other ones.
Well,
At least the originals track had like a 50-50. Like
It was.
record.
I think the thing for the original is every even numbered
yes.
one is good, and all the
Yes.
odd number ones are bad.
Right.
Which I can't deny. 2, 4. I haven't seen 6 though. I haven't seen Undiscovered Country, but
I like Undiscovered Country. That's
Yeah.
good.
Would you then go on to redo Generations? Or not Generations, Picard?
no, just the movies. I'll just stick with the movies because I haven't seen. I can't.
I
I can't
would
criticize
stop
on
Picard
Picard
for
because
being
I've never
made.
seen
That's-
any.
I would stop it
Picard.
from being made. That's what I would do.
I haven't seen anything in Picard, so I can't really say anything. I only watched. What was it? What was the? Oh, no, I can't. Discovery. I watched like the first season of Discovery, and I didn't. I just stopped watching any Star Trek
Yeah.
after that.
I
I
would
realized
have
that-
made the pilot of Picard the first episode of the 3rd season, and I wouldn't have done the 2nd and 3rd, or I wouldn't have done the 1st and 2nd season of Picard. I just would have done the 3rd season with the pilot from the 1st season, and it would have
Okay.
been perfect, I think.
I mean that it shows are part of the question, I think, right? Or no? Movie. Oh, close enough.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
care. Fine, you can make shows.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, shows. Yeah.
And you started with there were movies. There were movie versions of what you were talking about, though. Star Trek.
I was using the movies. Yeah. I was using
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movie series. Yeah.
So I'm not sure what here. Don't
Oh,
watch
for
it.
this, we said it during when I was mentioning all the Star Trek movies.
I mean, he's saying
thinking-
don't watch Picard, but for me,
Maybe.
the 3rd season redeemed it enough to make it worth it.
I get it. A lot of people did. Yeah, you're not alone on that one. That one was highly lauded for a lot of the people who were skeptical of the first 2 seasons. So it was definitely a favorite for a lot of Star Trek fans for sure. And I get it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
but
well,
I
I think we had a big debate last time. Chris was on about that.
Yeah. Well, that was off air. That was
off air. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was on air. Was it?
No, that was off air. That was off air.
Oh, you're right. It was after the show. I forgot.
Yeah.
I have the Star Trek Next Gen pinball machine, so I'm kind of
cool.
I'll soak in any Star Trek stuff I can get my hands on.
Unfortunately, I feel like even though I do like Strange New Worlds, at least the first 2 seasons, I haven't seen the 3rd. I feel like my time with Star Trek is past.
Same.
Like-
Same. I don't.
Like,
You
I
might just
feel
have
like-
a cooling off period.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
you
I
might-
mean, I actually feel like somewhat with Star Wars 2, it has gone in a way with the creation and generations that are doing it. It's just not. It's not for me anymore. It's for a different generation of people.
Yeah.
We had our time. It was great. I had Next Generation. I had DS9. Those are my 2 favorite shows.
Yeah.
Voyager. I had some of Voyager, which I like some of it. Enterprise. I had like 4 shows, right? I had a lot of movies. So I mean, it's kind of a bummer, but I had my time with Star Trek, and I think just I'm not going to love any more Star Trek. Like the Academy show that's coming out, I think very soon.
Starfleet Academy.
I have zero interest in watching that, like just none at all.
But
I think it's okay because I think
who's in it?
They're...
Harry Kim is in it. Is that what you just said?
I said, but that's the reason. That's how we found out Harry Kim became an admiral, was from that trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's part of, I don't want to say by design necessarily, because I don't know their full intent, but I think that's part of the danger of when you try to make your material more accessible. You always run that risk of alienating the core fan base. And so I think each kind of splinter off of the main kind of Star Trek, they try to go for something a little bit different, and it doesn't always land. Marvel's going the same way with a lot of their cinematic stuff, right? They did quite a few experiments with Disney Plus and some of their movies and everything, and not every single one of those landed. So I don't think that I don't think that there's anything, shocking with you saying like, hey, look what they're putting out. It just doesn't feel like it's for me. It may very well actually not be. So I was thinking the same thing too, honestly. Like Next Gen really hit with me. And that honestly was the only Star Trek for a long time that ever actually
Which one?
Hit with me. Next Gen.
Oh, Next Gen.
Yeah. Like for a while, that was the only one that ever really hit with me. Like the original series was too slow and too before my time to really hold my interest. Voyager and the other stuff were either at odd times and life was in the way, or it just wasn't that important to me. So it wasn't I watched Strange New Worlds because I heard all these people saying great things about it, but the commercials they didn't do it justice, because it looked like Captain Pike was trying to be like a Temu James T. Kirk. I mean the way they
Temu, what's a Temu?
It's a cheap site for cheap products.
It's like to be clear, he's a fantastic actor and he does a phenomenal job.
I actually think that character is great in that show, Pike. Yeah.
I agree. The problem is that when I watched the commercials that were plugging the first season, he looked almost like a parody of James T. Kirk in the way that he was being presented. And so that actually put me off from it. And people are saying all this great stuff about him. Like, okay, fine. I'll they're like, no, it's actually the guy that was before Kirk and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay. So, let me go ahead and watch it then. And I loved it. So I was where you were at, Jeff, is what I said, what I was basically getting at. And it might just take the right one. Like at some point, I think they're going to want to get back to the base that they had. Like, I think something, well, it's happened with just about everything. Even Cameron's talking about going back and trying to do a more traditional Terminator movie. So whether or not they're able to pull it off is really
the fact that he
did that. He already did.
Yeah, he already
no,
tried.
He did not. He tried.
No, but I mean, he tried to go back to Terminator and fix things or whatever.
No, but he didn't. He tried to go back and pick it up. He didn't try to go back to it where it.
Oh, I don't know. Stop doing that too, because it's already perfect, the first two. So just stop it.
No. I'm not talking remakes. I'm talking about like making things in the style and spirit of how it was made before.
Oh yeah,
like, that's what I'm talking about. Like I think that there's. I'll give you that. Spider-Man: No Way Home was able to do both fan service and nostalgia without getting so self-indulgent and off track that it made a crappy movie that was just fan service. So it's possible. It's incredibly difficult and it doesn't always land, just like Terminator 2 shocked us when it was like, oh my god, an actual good sequel, holy crap. Like, it's possible. Is it frequent? No. But I don't think with a property that big and how much money and how many people are going to want to touch it, there's going to be some retro people that love it the way that it was, that are going to be able to do for it what they did for season 3 of Picard, I guarantee.
What do you mean, for Terminator?
For just about anything.
It's
just a matter of the right people.
Yeah, and I would do it. Well, that's a whole other discussion, because I think we need people to stop doing that and start creating new stuff like you're doing.
I don't disagree. I think they should do both, actually. I think we should have brand new stuff, but I think also we shouldn't just write fanfic for stuff that's pretty excellent. Like, you should either let folks that know what they're doing deal with the stuff that's like well established, and let the more kind of risky stuff happen with the newer folks, because they're the ones that need the make or break experience.
All right, for
That's my opinion.
For another take that's not as nice as I was trying to be a little bit. Razzie says it ain't for a different generation about Star Trek. It's for shallow-brained, narcissistic writers who have zero concept of fantasy, which is why they can only write insufferable self-inserts and lectures. What do we got here? In Next Gen, Picard often defends the human race, arguing that humanity is valuable and worthwhile and noble. It could never be made today.
I mean,
they need to read. They need to read, basically.
Yeah.
I
actually think there's a lot of good points there.
I'd argue.
All right, yeah. Anyway, let's thank our awesome supporters. Then we got to get to our last game here before we get too long of the show. Well, maybe if we don't do next week, this will just be an extra long show to make.
Yeah. This is our Christmas gift to you.
Yeah, there you go. Or our torture for you if you don't like it.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not going to argue with you.
No, like I said, I'm not arguing with you.
I'm not arguing with you,
Razzie. Not arguing with you.
All right, we won't razz you.
Won't razz you.
All right. Anyway, our supporters, Chris, you can help us with this if you have the sheet up as well. Patreon.com/super-geeked-up. I'll be honest with you folks, I'm probably just going to leave that up because I don't want to fucking change it and because I've had too much work with the other one. So that's where you can support us. We appreciate it. No matter what amount you're at, but if you're at $10 or more a month, we give you a super shout out. You can also do a YouTube super chat like College Slammer did earlier as well.
There you go.
Let's see here. All right. So let's see. Theme. What are we doing here? Did we do Christmas last week? It should
just be a holiday theme.
Did we do that last? Didn't we do it last week or no? I don't know what we did.
We sort of did. We did.
Did we do songs? What did we do?
Yeah, I don't remember anymore.
All right. So just a general holiday theme. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I would say let's make them holiday characters. Like, let's give them.
All right, you start.
Let's like, of course, everyone's, like Craig Allen Poole, right? We'll all make them reindeers because there's enough of them to be reindeers, right?
Yes. So who's Craig Allen Poole? Is one
so
reindeer?
Of course, Craig Allen Poole is of course the largest reindeer in the sea because of course he comes from Wales, so he's the whale deer.
What?
Oh, so you're not making them actual reindeers we know?
No, we're gonna add to the list of the current reindeer. We're gonna.
Oh, so we have to make up. Well, you're making this real hard. We have to make up reindeer. Is that what we're doing? Okay, he's the whale deer. I see, because he's from Wales.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Tammy Anderson is the urban deer, not because she lives in an urban area, but because she loves Carl Urban. So she's the deer that gives Carl Urban a ride whenever he needs to go to a film set, like around the sets.
Oh, right.
He rides on her.
That's what you mean. Yes.
It's not like the little golf cart or something. He should say he takes the urban deer.
Yes.
Or instead of Uber. All right, Chris, you're next.
Johnny Pappas, the fastest reindeer this side of the North Atlantic.
This side of the North. Okay, all right, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, he will get you the presents before you can even ask for them. That's how fast this guy is.
Wow,
good. I'm telling you, Santa, you got it. Johnny Pappas. Remember, say the name.
Johnny Pappas. All right, okay. Well, he liked the whale deer, I guess.
Okay.
You get our guest here to do.
Of course, DashV. We all know what the V stands for. Vegan. Therefore, the deer is dead because they have to eat more than just. No, I guess they're alive.
No, they only eat. They are vegan.
Deer are vegan.
You're the most alive deer ever.
Other deer?
You thought they ate whales.
They ate
the whale deer.
This deer is so alive because I can't use the speed thing. You're using the speed thing. So V is for vegan. You're just a regular veganatious deer. Veganity.
Okay. So Jaloo is the Jaloo deer because it's a deer that's always putting its antlers up in the air. Like raise your antlers like you just don't care. That's what he does. And he gets the party started wherever he goes. Particularly a Christmas party. He's great. He's great at DJing and spinning the 2 turntables with his hooves. And he can have lights around his antlers, like Christmas lights. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Go ahead,
Chris. All right. You know Craig Allen Poole and Tammy Anderson and Johnny Pappas and DashV. You also know Jaloo. And by the way, DashV is me. But do you recall the most featured reindeer of all? That's right, Delaney Parker had some very rosy cheeks. And if you've ever saw them, you'd be blushing for weeks. All of the other reindeers wish that they had her name. They never let poor DashV play the secret Francis games. But that's all I got. So Delaney,
Wow, what the flick? They don't get to
We
let them play
missed
the
you.
games.
Well, that leaves you, Brian H., which unfortunately I can't beat that song. So look, H, of course, stands for ho, ho, ho. You are the, of course, reindeer pimp. Good job there, reindeer pimp.
Oh, he pimps out all the hoes. Yeah, I see.
Is that all the ho? He's the ho. He's got all the ho hos. That's
Yeah,
what
I hear
stands
those
for.
reindeers are a lot of hoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's got so many hoes. His garden is lovely.
This game needs more tequila. Well, this is not actually a game. This is just where we thank our supporters in a weird way each week. That was an excellent song though. Very, very good voice too. That felt like almost like a Bing Crosby-esque type thing, you know?
Yeah.
I've been working on it in karaoke. Thank you.
There you
Oh,
go.
great. Christmas songs in particular?
In general, I've been finding as I'm branching out into voice acting and things like that. So I've been actually, I'm
Singing.
almost happy with my ability to sing.
Okay.
It's getting there.
Nice. All right. What's our last game of the night, Francis?
Well, you know, we like to get gifts in the holiday season. And of course, that also means that we like to hunt for treasure because those could be gifts as well. So we're going to do the Geeky Treasure Hunt Christmas edition where you guys are going to give us an item of silly words put together, but a holiday theme. So therefore, we're looking for something like, I'll give you an example. We're looking for the thorny stocking of vengeance, where, you know,
Well,
You
yeah, we would
inst-
figure out what it is, but yeah.
we would
Yeah.
play
Or
the game
the
and figure out what it
candy
is.
cane of power or whatever.
Yeah, the candy. Yeah. So
So the idea is kind of like the Ark of the Covenant or the Spear of
Right.
Destiny, but with a Christmas or holiday theme.
you give us the item, and we will as adventure as ourselves searching for this item. It'll have some peculiar improvisational curse and or advantage because we never stick with curse, so we could either be something amazing,
That's interesting. Maybe we could do advantage. Yeah.
something bad that happens. So it's up to you guys to give us the names. You can't use the ones that we use as examples because we just use them as examples. So it's up to you guys to give us the type of item we will be hunting for this holiday season.
All right. So look for
Turbo Man. It's going to be Turbo Man.
Oh, that was in his video,
Or what's that?
right?
Tickle
Wasn't
Me
there Turbo
Elmo.
Man in your video?
Mine?
Yeah.
No.
What was it then? There was it said something. There was like a figure or something that said something on it.
Oh, Turbo Cola. Yeah.
Turbo Cola.
I
Turbo
worked-
Cola.
Yeah, I changed the set coming apart thing with I
Yeah.
did a ad. Oh, by the way, he confirmed that gets to stay in the final cut. So there'll be a plug for Turbo Cola.
Oh,
in that
wait,
music
because that's from something else that you know, some guy you know, right? Or
video. Yeah.
is it from a film?
It's from a film called Turbo Cola.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
he's
right.
Brad goes to audition for a job to advertise for Turbo Cola, but
And
he
it
ends up
shorts out
spilling-
the lights.
Yeah, he ends up almost
That's
burning
new,
the
right?
place
I
down.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The coal of illumination. Okay. Coal is like associated, yes, with like
There we go.
bad behavior. All right. So we're searching for the coal of illumination. Folks, just give one more suggestion we need is where are we starting our search for the coal of illumination? Could be anywhere in the world or our
Hold
kitchen.
on.
I don't know. Could be in the galaxy, I guess even outside our world. Who knows?
Francis
doing?
is looking up the
Are you
places
looking up
that are
the world map?
Okay.
What do you do?
It
appropriate.
could because I was like, who owns Illumination Studios again? Universal Studios owns. Universal owns.
All right, we're at the North Pole. Well, that's appropriate.
Yeah, because we're in the South Pole. We'll have the
No,
the bust of Vladimir Lenin just staring at us
why do you keep bringing that up?
because it's the only thing in the South Pole.
No, it's not. I never even knew that until you told me and let you know, Delaney. I only think of scientists and their research stations there,
Oh,
not
that's
the bust
there
of
too.
Lenin.
Hell's Kitchen, North Pole.
Hell's Kitchen. Okay.
Okay, we're in the Hell's Kitchen section of the North Pole.
So we're in Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, Hell's Kitchen in the North Pole.
Right,
Gotcha.
looking for the coal of illumination.
Okay.
And we're just ourselves, I guess, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Guys.
oh go ahead, sorry.
I have a surprise for who I am, but I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. Guys, he keeps calling me Donkey. He won't stop calling me Donkey.
Who?
Guys,
Santa?
Yeah. Gordon Santa. Won't stop calling me.
Oh no!
Donkey.
Did you mess up your creme brulee?
Yes, my creme anglaise. Yeah,
That's, you know, that's such a Christmas dish.
It was creme anglaise. It was supposed to be creme brulee. So
Francis, I told you before. You need to tell him. Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana on the side dish.
Wait, Axel Foley, what are you doing here?
Donkey from Shrek, what are you doing here?
Oh yes, you know what? You said donkey and you made one appear.
I guess so. This is amazing.
You're an elf, so you have magic. That makes sense.
Yes, I am.
You know what? Let me see if my magic works. I'm going to try to change Donkey into Doc Brown from Back to the Future.
Hi guys, Urkel, I'm back. You wanted?
Oh shit! I don't have my magic down very good. It messed up.
I know, man.
You know what the problem is?
My brain's
It's the
foggy.
coal of illumination. We have to find it and get rid of it. It's, I think, messing up the magic.
Yeah, my brain would be so foggy if we had this coal of illumination. Where is it?
Steve Urkel, do you know, or whoever you are now, do you know where it is?
Let me check my fanny pack.
Okay,
Nope.
good.
Not there.
Okay, but can't you like build some device in like 5 seconds that'll help us find it? You're a genius, right?
Let me get Robo Urkel.
Okay.
Oh God, there was a Robo Urkel.
Go 45 degrees north.
Just 45 degrees, just randomly
Wait.
go 45 degrees north.
Okay, 45 degrees.
That is south. Recalculating.
Wait, 45 degrees from north, which direction? Like, I don't understand.
If we're in the South Pole,
75
isn't
miles
everywhere north?
up.
Wait, but we're at the North Pole. We can't go any no further north.
Oh, we're North Pole, right.
Everything is south.
Buffering.
Hey, all right, do your magic, Francis. Get somebody else here. This
Buffering.
robot's no good.
All right. Okay. I guess Darth Vader from Star Wars. What are you doing here? Oh, just
I
breathing
see.
apparently.
I see this is another one of your tests. What is it that you need from the Lord of Darkness?
We need the coal of illumination.
Ah, yes. The coal of illumination. I use that to heat my bidet.
Oh, so that's how you clean yourself.
Yes. That and a series of hose, though not the ones you're thinking. Although,
So
Well,
you're telling me this coal of illumination, you actually have to heat it up? Doesn't that just make it regular coal? What makes
no,
it
that
illuminate?
just keeps my butt from getting frostbite on the toilet seat. Try to keep up.
Okay, well, but can we borrow it, or do you know where another one is that we might be able to get?
Well, I did gift some to my son Luke as kind of a apology offering for chopping off his hand.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can make Luke appear. Summon Luke Skywalker.
Nope, apparently it didn't work.
Nope. No. Instead, it's Wicket the Ewok.
Wait. Oh, he doesn't say anything though, does
No,
he?
Well, he says yub yub usually, but I guess he's
Oh,
too quiet now. Listen, France.
Am,
We're not,
yeah.
am I the one that's supposed to be changing into?
yes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, Vader. Why are you still here? God damn it,
You
need either
don't
Luke
know the
Or we need
power
Wicket. One or
of
the other.
dark side.
Vader. You're always messing everything up.
This is what you get for calling me off the bidet. It was nice and toasty.
That's true.
Fine, take the piece of coal and leave.
Ah, okay. I've got it. Now, Francis.
Hmm.
We need to destroy it. How can we destroy this coal?
That's true. I think there's only one person who knows how to destroy an object like this. And
Exactly.
It's, of course, Crocodile Dundee.
Right.
G'day, mates.
All right.
I hear you have a knife.
That's
Now, what about this knife that I have? Is this going to do
that's
it?
not a coal of illumination. Now this
No.
is a coal of illumination.
Oh, you're
Whoa!
right.
It's so big.
We just got
That's
a guy
what
named
she said.
Cole who's glowing. You actually have a piece of coal that illuminates. Oh, this is making more sense now. Sorry, Cole.
I swiped it from some guy named Luke while I was sitting on his bidet.
Oh, yeah. I heard you have experience with bidets when you went to New York.
Yeah, it was a very curious thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do we destroy this coal of illumination?
Well,
Yeah.
you need to feed it to a crocodile, and it will take it down to the bottom of the water, and no one will ever get it because the crocodiles will eat anyone that tries to go after them.
Yeah, I get it now. Okay, because the thing about this coal of illumination, right, and about bidets, maybe if we destroy it, we can finally have benite.
Perhaps. So I need you to wrap that coal in a lot of meat.
A lot of meat. Well,
Okay. Well, we have all that polar bear meat.
all right. Oh, I was about to pull my pants down. Yes, yes, yes. The polar bear. Good idea. Oh,
All right. Let's wrap it all in the polar bear meat.
okay. This is like tauntaun meat, right?
Yeah. It is. It's.
Yes.
Oh my God. Is it the Hulk? Who's here?
I know who's here. Is it the Coca-Cola bear?
Cole McGrath here. I'm kind of infamous. You're going to give that meat to the
Sorry,
crocodile
wait,
raw?
Francis.
You need to cook it.
Francis, who the fuck is Cole McGrath?
I don't know who he is.
Let me use the lightning from my hands to cook that meat. Don't just feed it to the crocodile raw. You'll get it sick.
All right.
Thank you, random person.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
Oh, what a pull. Okay, now I know who you are. What a pull. Yes, I know you're infamous. Right. Forgot about that. What happens now? What happened?
Well, you shot it with your electricity, right? And you destroyed it. It's silent electricity, Francis. That's his power.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like real magic. You
It
toss your
just
hands
wow.
up,
He just
throw
flings
it out there.
Well,
Oh my God, it's
well,
Santa.
listen. It looks like look at that lighting effects. It was destroyed. He destroyed the coal of illumination. Thank God.
Wow. All right. I feel much better now. I feel safe now that the coal of illumination has been
Yes.
destroyed.
It makes me want to say bidet, mate.
I can't say anything else either. So,
See.
Folks, this particular episode was brought to you by Subaru. So check out your local Subaru dealer and tell them Paul Hogan sent you.
did he do Subaru commercials?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I saw that Razzie suggested, but who the hell is this?
So there's a game called Infamous on the
Yes.
PlayStation.
Oh,
and
is
he
that
was
the main
electric
character?
guy. Yeah, he's the electric main character.
Wow, that was good. Good that you knew that, Dash.
Yeah. One of my favorite.
Thank you,
video game
Scorpio. I
characters.
was waiting to work that in.
But I might.
Man.
I can't believe. You know what? They should have had him say that when he was on the bidet.
But
Yeah.
I might.
Oh, thanks, Razzie, too. Wow. I'm glad our jokes hit well on this particular.
Which way? Now I'm trying to remember.
I don't know which joke
Oh, and
Razzie enjoyed, but
he was
I tried to
impressed
throw
that,
in as many as I could.
He was impressed that Chris knew who Cole McGrath was.
That's one of my favorite games of all time.
Infamous is that what it's called?
Infamous,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah.
It was the first time in a while that I'd played it was the first time in the PlayStation 3 era where I downloaded and played a demo that made me instantly go out and buy the game.
Oh wow.
I played
Like
both
they
of
did,
them.
they did an incredible job with the demo.
Okay, this is an explanation for why Vader wouldn't leave. He's a boomer. He never realized he shuts off the screen and doesn't hang up the call.
I'm still here. I can hear everything you're saying. Damn it, where is that power button?
The bidet pun sent me to Brazil. Wait, what does that mean? I think I'm going to take it as a good thing, though.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
so
yeah.
funny. He laughed himself to Brazil.
He
Oh,
laughed
good.
himself shitless.
Well, then he won't need a bidet, I guess, right?
Yeah. Now, how did you get to Brazil? Did you have the runs?
Oh, all right. I see.
Because bidet. See?
Yeah.
I know it was a shitty joke. I'm sorry.
Necronius just joined us. Wait till they make a game for Super Geeked Up. We would all buy it. Oh, like a home game, you mean? Yeah,
The home
we should. Can have all our different segments. It would be a lot of fun, actually, I think.
That's the consolation prize for every episode I'm in. Folks, we're sorry. Chris is back, but here, have a copy of the home game.
Well, that's like on the game shows, right? The losers would always get the Family Feud, right? Home edition or something.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I didn't get the home edition from Price is Right. What the hell?
You know what? Well, because there's so many contestants, right? Do you get any consolation prize?
Yeah, I got a cordless phone and
that's
a mailbox.
That's right. Now they had a Price Right board game, I believe, at that time, right?
I'm pretty sure they did. It was
Yeah,
2006.
that would have been much better than what they gave you.
Yeah, it was 2006, 2005 or something. And yeah, the consolation prize was like, a mailbox for my apartment. Thank you. And a cordless phone for the cell phone era. Thank you. I mean, actually, it was early cell phone era, so I actually used the cordless phone. But
Well, it was like a house phone, right? Cordless phone.
yeah, it's a cordless house phone. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. That was nice when we first got cordless phones, I guess, for the house. That was cool. Sure.
Yeah.
Mailbox, so weird.
It was because I made Bob angry because I walked down the aisle too slow. He was so mad at me for walking down the aisle too slow.
All right, I don't. Is he really that mad at you?
He told me to hurry. He was like, "All right, let's go." He actually said that on air. He's like, "All right, come on."
Because what were you like high fiving people and
I was
soaking it up?
People on the way down. I had to.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, this is my moment."
I'm waiting for them to put it like on streaming or something so I can finally find my episode. I've never.
I know because people have asked before.
Yeah.
See,
I wanted to see it.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I've wanted to see it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
Well, everybody does. Who doesn't?
I'm only there for the last segment, so like whatever.
You were the very last contestant
I was
called.
the last contestant for the Price is Right.
I would have loved if you got to spin the wheel. Too bad.
No.
That was my favorite part. I want to spin the wheel.
I bid $500 on Armoire. Someone bid 501. I hate that lady.
I woke up on a boat and outside everything was in Portuguese. Oh, well, you could be in Brazil then. Absolutely. The Super Geeked Up game would definitely have to be one of the DVD board game Oh, remember when they did those DVD board with the
Oh
board
yeah,
games?
I have a bunch of those actually. You can find those at thrift store, like the movie ones. I don't remember what they call it, but like you know what I'm talking about, the ones where there's like a DVD that you watch and they've got like the board that you follow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like but those you can usually find those for like $5 at thrift stores.
Because there's not a ton of them because it was a very like small time window. I feel like before things went digital.
Yeah.
It's
It's funny too when you get the Marvel ones, because like the Marvel ones, you're all braced for like Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's all like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and things like that. It's like pre MCU.
So I would like it way better then. Good.
You probably would, yeah.
Okay, so your wife speaks Brazilian Portuguese. That's impressive.
Yep.
Or Dayam, as Razzie says. Only us old timers remember those kind of board games.
How much is a Brazilian?
Oh, there were VHS board games? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there were.
Oh, yeah.
Night Trap was almost a VHS game.
Mind Trap?
Night Trap.
Night Trap.
The one that came out for Sega CD. That was
Yeah,
almost
it's like a little horror. It's like a horror game.
Yeah, that was almost a VHS game.
Wow, VHS, that's cool. So it was like a DVD then, right? VHS, you would play part of the tape at certain points and
Yep. And then parts would fast forward and rewind and yep. It's kind of wild like how everything ends up becoming a game console in somebody's mind, you know.
All right, folks, there we go. A supersized episode. Well, I don't know if we got good consensus, but Francis, I'm thinking probably just skip next week. I think is maybe the consensus.
I think yeah. I mean, it's was it Colony said he wasn't even going to be here anyway?
Scorpio
Like, there's people
wasn't
that
gonna be
are
here.
not going to be here anyway.
So I guess all right, folks. I think we'll take Christmas Eve off because then you can like go be with your families. How about that? or see a movie or something or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
You get
do something
bored, you
fun.
know. I mean, maybe just curl up with a nice book.
Oh,
I
read
don't
Elena
know.
and Ned. Great
Maybe,
Christmas.
or maybe check
time
out
read.
arielstar.com. I mean, just saying, you know.
Oh yes, you could go there. You could get some cool videos and sign up for an email and get a cool free video.
You could go through the backlog of Francis's podcast, right? You could check him out, right? Where can they check you out, Francis?
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, go to twitch.tv/POI podcast, where we, talk about all sorts of generic things this week. It's a lot of reminiscing about 2025 and kind of the fun stuff that we did over the year. I didn't have as much to say, but he certainly did.
All right, go on. Josh had a lot of fun stuff. That's good. That's good to hear. So when he talked about your podcast, you've had a lot of them, but since your website is not up anymore, can people not find your old podcast anymore, or how does that work, Francis? Are they on Spotify, iTunes?
All of my really old ones. I mean, I started podcasting in 2011, so like
when you were 2011. Oh wow,
2011. Yeah,
no, but you were 2011 years old.
No,
because you said when I was.
Yeah, right. In 2011, I think around there, 2011, 2012, I think was when I started. So yeah, those are
wow. That's
those are long gone.
That's exactly when I put Super Knocked Up on the air.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, a lot of people started around the era, because that's also when Josh started podcasting. We all kind of started doing.
We're at 8-track tape. See, Necrodia says your old podcast.
It's on vinyl. You can find the old podcast on vinyl.
Were they, as Necrodius thinks, half of them about talking about how cool Necrodius is?
Well, one was yes. It was called Necrodius the Best. That was my first show.
Oh, and not the coolness of Crodius.
The coolness of Crodius was was a segment in Necrodius the Best. It was a recurring segment in that.
I actually like Crodius. It sounds like a ancient Roman name.
It does, doesn't it?
Crodius Crodius is plotting against Julius Caesar.
Hey, to Crodius.
Yeah, it's better than Let's Go Necro, which was my original idea for
the Crodius segment.
Let's Go Necro. I'm like, that's a little.
Good thing you nixed that. Yeah.
Yeah, Necromaniac. Nope, not better.
Yeah, no, Necrodius. It was on Punch Card. Was my first show. Just put card. Just drop the punch cards into a loom, and it would weave it into like beautiful tapestry.
Yeah. I remember when you asked me when you switched formats and you asked me to type that into my Apple II GS.
Oh, yeah. Or the Zenith X80 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Where it was just the keyboard. That was it.
Well, said like Weird Science, I think Francis's dream would be to do a podcast with a AI created woman or a magically created lady.
Okay, wait a minute though. Show of hands. Who would not?
Oh, that's my dream too. I'm not. Yeah, 100%. Dude, Kelly LeBrock in the '80s. Hell yeah.
No, before that, no, Razzie. Actually, before that, it was I actually discovered this troupe that did Puppetry of the Penis. I don't know if you ever remember that, but yeah, we just put strings on our penises and did the podcast that way. It was really awkward.
It was a very niche thing.
Very niche, yeah.
Yeah.
It went opposite the vagina monologues.
I'm sure it had its ins and outs.
Yeah. Right. You were the opening act for the vagina.
Yeah. But not the original, not the actual vagina monologue.
Why you got people really like pissed off about penises.
Were you constantly making mountains out of molehills?
Yes. Yes.
Getting lost in the weeds.
It's look, I cannot claim what happened because it no longer exists. It is long gone.
I heard you would constantly beat around the bush.
Wow, Dash is on fire here. He probably on his note card. He has all these penis and vagina.
Oh yeah, I do. There's right here, like save for end.
It's in that bike. Yeah, it has the rings on it and it has that little fold, like the old timey
working penis jokes when it gets toward midnight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, this was a supersized episode. Holy shit!
It is. It is. I am.
That's what she said.
All right, that's twice you've used that in the show.
Who can blame
All right.
them?
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Check out the links are also in the description section, folks, to Chris and our stuff. You can check them out, please. Again, if you don't mind, before you leave, click the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't. We appreciate it. So I will be back, not Francis. He will be back, but not in 2. I'll be back in 2 weeks for our New Year's Eve show. Again, probably 11 p.m. Eastern is probably when that will start. And we will go till we'll go past midnight with the show. And with to be determined guests. All right. I guess I'll figure out some cool guests to have on that show.
You should try to make some kind of makeshift ball that drops on with you.
Why don't you make some more work for me, even though you're not going to be there, Francis?
You're making it special.
No, I mean, that would be cool. I agree.
Francis just wants. Go ahead.
I'm just say Chaz Gillespie, who's often in the chat, he does always do a little countdown video for us, which he's going to do again.
Very nice.
That'll be nice. Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm sorry, Dash. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, Francis can't wait to have an episode of you dropping balls.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to happen. So hopefully 2026 is my year.
We keep hoping. You keep teasing us, Jeff, but you never deliver.
I know.
Keeping it all to yourself.
Yes, Kevin Bacon will be the guest on the New Year's Eve episode. It'll be like our New Year's Rocket Eve with all special guests.
Yes. We're still working out the abduction plan, but
Aliens on 31 Atlas? What's that? Anybody know what 31 Atlas is? Oh, wow, you've stumped us all, the Crodius. Well done.
Are we describing movies poorly again?
He wasn't even here for that. He wasn't even
What's happening here?
Let's see.
Oh.
Atlas.
Oh, it's a comet that's going to be near Earth, closest to Earth this week.
Oh,
so it's happening. So this is a comet that's going to be. Yeah, it should be visible, I guess.
Oh, good.
31 Atlas. Oh, we're just not nerdy enough.
Okay.
Oh man.
Dash would,
even Razzie knew. Oh man.
Cards Against Humanity. Achievement unlocked.
I'll take it.
Extrasolar asteroid. Cool.
Nice. That would be extrasolar.
Right. That's a good way to.
Isn't that what Darth Vader was trying to take care of on his bidet? He seemed really attached.
Yes, he was.
I hope it's an alien
excited.
spacecraft.
Extrasolar hemorrhoids.
See, now I'm picturing in that scene where he's in his little pod and it comes up that he has a bidet that he's sitting on in there, and then
Yeah, they had to edit out the flush.
I'm actually surprised they didn't do that in Spaceballs. Like they had that sound and then he comes out of his like pod. Maybe Spaceballs too. Maybe they'll do it.
You don't have to, but I would love if you got folks do as it approaches. If you do an episode on Spaceballs, I'd love to come and talk to you guys about Spaceballs.
You mean the second one?
The
second one comes up.
Yeah.
Well, I know Francis would because that's one of his favorite movies. The first one.
Oh yeah, love it.
All right, maybe. I mean, I'm not as crazy about it, but I can appreciate it still.
Yeah.
You know, for what it is. So, I mean, I'm sure we can definitely talk about it when it comes out to some degree.
I need to talk to somebody about it. My wife doesn't like it.
I thought you said my wife doesn't like me.
Well, that's probably true as well, but we're contractually stuck to each other. So too much.
Troy says a shirt that says Spaceballs, the T-shirt on it. That's all just black and just that text. Nice.
Yeah.
There's only one person who's ever recognized the joke of that shirt.
I kind of want it now. I'm surprised I don't have that shirt actually.
Somebody made Spaceballs the pinball machine, and that's all it is. It's just like it's not finished. It's just like the shell of a pinball machine.
Oh, nice. So Razzie talks about they won't be able to make fun of Ray. I wasn't even thinking that. I thought Spaceballs 2 was just going to pick up where the original and like just be like original trilogy stuff. Do you think they're going to work in new stuff?
They're going to parody new stuff. Yeah,
I think they will, and I think they can get away with Ray. I think they'll get a.
Well, I think the whole deal with Spaceballs is they made fun of everyone, right?
Yeah.
Character.
Yeah. And I feel like after seeing Naked Gun, I feel like they have a sense of like studios have a sense of humor, so they're going to do silly stuff like that. That's relatively unoffensive, but still very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Oh, if they make fun of the new Star Wars, I probably like
that's what I'm saying.
More
yeah, that's what
than the first Spaceballs. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, I bet they'll make fun of the Mandalorian and the Grogu too. Then
Especially
hope
since
they
it's around
do.
the same time, I think, right?
Yeah, I hope they do. They're probably gonna. What if they have a baby yogurt?
I'm sure.
They might.
I'm sure.
That'll
Yogurt
be-
light, light yogurt.
I'll bet you. Yeah, they'll have
Yeah.
like a little. Yeah. Oh my God.
That'll be interesting. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Very
All
good.
right.
Great.
Well, a big thanks to DashV, Chris, Vincelette for coming on, of course. Please
Thanks
do
for
check
having
out
me.
his sites. Check out the new. I'm excited to check out the new version of the video. And happy holidays, everybody. Happy Hanukkah right now if you celebrate that, or Merry Christmas coming up for next week, or whatever other holiday, Boxing Day, whatever else you celebrate.
Yeah. Start punching each other. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Rocky, Rocky gets excited.
That's brisk, baby.
Yes.
Good callback. Good callback.
Open
to
up
the
a
commercials.
brisk iced tea on Boxing Day. That's what you should do.
I kind of want brisk iced tea now.
I do want brisk iced tea now.
Do they
Damn
still
it.
they still make it, right? Brisk is
Yeah,
still
they do.
around.
Yeah.
They do. I just don't have any in the house.
Sure. Happy Kwanzaa too. I'm happy whatever.
Kwanzaa, yeah.
All right, here we go. We're out, folks. Thank you so much. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Hopefully, we would love to have you join us for our New Year's episode and celebrate it with us. That's a double live long and prosper.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.